Yo, 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 yo. What's good, my people? What's good, my people? It's your boy, Jason Gooner. We're back again in the building. You know what time it is, people. It's another quarterfinal matchup in the Copa America 2024 tonight. We have Concacaf going up against Conmebol. It's Canada versus Venezuela, people. Yes, and you know we're live and direct in the building. We're going to do the match commentary. We're going to run some joke. We're going to do the analysis. You know how our things set up, people. So big up to all the massive in the building from early out. Respect to Juras in the building. Like, share, and subscribe. Let them know. Let them know. Don't forget to do those things, people. But before we get into that, we had some games today. We could not do them because we have to eat food other than the YouTube time that we give to the fans and the love that we have for the football. We couldn't live stream the matches today, people, but we tuned in where we were. France, Portugal, Spain, Germany. Wow, wow. Some good games, people, some good games. My predictions didn't work out so well. I said Germany was going to go to penalties, Germany to win. That did not happen. Spain won it in extra time, 2-1. Very, very good matchup. Um, you know, some people wondering why the coach took off, the two wingers in the second half. Danny almost stepped up to the party, did his thing, got a goal, provided the goal in extra time as well. Was a threat throughout. So, Danny Almo really did well today for Spain. Germany, on the other hand, had their chances. Fulkrug hit the post. Kai Havertz tried the chip, had the open goal, couldn't quite execute it. Some other headers as well. But yeah, that was a great matchup. And Spain, in the end, I think probably just deserved it and got the 2-1 victory. Second game, France versus Portugal. Basically, the case of attackers not wanting to score a goal. Both teams were able to create some opportunities. But yeah, they were just lackluster in front of goal today. Some good saves from the keeper as well. Manyan and Diogo Costa could say that they had a good game as well. So yeah, that was a big one. That of course went to penalties, and France held their nerve best. João Felix hitting the post, which ended up to be the decisive miss in that penalty shootout. So France got through that one as well as Spain. So spicy matchup, Spain versus France, already set for a semi-final in the Euro, which of course will be played on Tuesday. But yes, we have matters to take care of in the Copa America, people. We have been devoted to this one because the time frame makes more sense for me. It's at night, so we can get it done. Yeah, man. So we're going to keep following it like we always have been. And you know what you have to do, people. I haven't mentioned this since I started the stream. Like, share, and subscribe. Yes, you saw the thing playing before I came on the airwaves. And yeah, that's what you need to do for me. Like, share, and subscribe. So yeah, man, the amount of people here, just make sure the likes matching up to that. See, that's all we ask. All right, people. So let's take a look now at the lineups for tonight's game, people. So of course, Canada got that terrible news of big up yourself, Sebastian. Big up yourself, Sebastian. Yeah, man. Ecuador went home last night. Yeah, man. They went home. Jordi Caicedo had the header and he had them. He had them going through, but he couldn't get it on target. Such a good chance. Such a good chance. But yeah, Canada had the bad news of Tejan Buchanan breaking his tibia in training. So he's out for the rest of this tournament. So that's gonna be, I think that's gonna prove to be a big loss for them going forward in this tournament. But let's take a look at the lineups. First, we'll look at Canada playing a 4-2-3-1. Of course, Jesse Marsh, the coach now, some would say has Canada looking a bit better. I tend to fall on the side of it's a continuation. I think Herdman was doing a good job with this Canada team as well. So I think he's just continuing with it. I think they played front foot football under the previous coach, and that is a continuation of that under Jesse Marsh. His style, pressing game, wants to win back the ball high up the pitch, wants to attack, and wants to attack in numbers. So yeah, man, that is the thing. Ricardo Baggio, bless up, bless up, bless up. Yeah, man, Jason, that is I. Yeah, so Canada, Maxime Crepeau in goal. has been having a very good Copa America. I'd say one of the best keepers in this Copa America. As a matter of fact, two of the better keepers you're going to see on display tonight for both teams. Alistair Johnston, right back, left back, Alphonso Davies, the captain. Of course, everybody would know him, Bayern Munich superstar. Moise Bombito and Derek Cornelius have formed a very good partnership in the centre back role. Tonight, we're going to see how they handled the pressure of a knockout game. Jonathan Osorio and Steven Eustachio in midfield, double pivot there. Osorio, of course, veteran of the Canadian national team at this point. Eustachio, definitely one of the better midfielders in Concacaf. Obviously, the Porto player. Jonathan David playing in the number 10 role behind Kyle Larin today at the striker, and Richie Larea is the one who will have to take up the mantle on that right side for Tajan Buchanan. Much more of a defensive threat, but can get forward as well. Don't think he possesses the level of quality that you would get out of a Tajan Buchanan though. And Jacob Schaffelberg, a player that I really respect, still in the MLS. I think he's not far off from a move to Europe. Maybe this a performance today could go a long way in him getting a transfer overseas from the MLS. I believe he plays for Nashville, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Yeah, Nashville. Yeah. So that is the Canada lineup. Not many surprises. Larea is the one who was called upon. They could have went with Liam Miller in that role for Buchanan. Don't think he's been having the best tournament though, to be honest. They could have went for some more speed with a Jason Russell Rowe, maybe a little more forward thinking. But this manager Jesse Marsh probably just went for the experience of Richie Larea. Has been in a bit more of these big games. So yeah, I think Larea was the call for the manager, and I think that's the right call. You're gonna be really solid defensively on that side, and Larea does have the talent to get forward and create as well. So I think that's the right call to go with the experience there. And let's go to the Venezuela side now. We have Rafael Romo in goal, as I said, one of the better goalkeepers in this tournament so far. Osorio and Ferraresi, centre backs, having good tournaments as well. Aramburu, the right back, he played left back in one of the games as well, so a very versatile player. High energy as well, so look out for him getting up and down that right side. Miguel Navarro, number 15. I think the matchup between Aramburu and Alphonso Davies on this wing is going to be good to watch as well. Double pivot of Yangel Herrera and Jose Martinez. Herrera, I still feel like maybe not at 100% physically, but he's still very good instinctively, very high IQ player. Martinez has been doing very well for himself as well, of course, teammate with Damian Lowe and Andre Blake at Philadelphia. Jose Martinez, the 29-year-old, maybe the ship has sailed for him to head off to Europe, but I think he has been acquitting himself really well in this tournament so far. Jefferson Soteldo, the number 10, gets back in the lineup today. Edward Bale, who is all action, sometimes pops up on the right, sometimes through the middle on the left. Christian Caceres playing in the 10 role today for Venezuela. And of course, the captain, the talisman, Salomon Rondon up front, the ageless wonder. Yeah, so he's been having a very good tournament, as you can see. 2 goals and an assist so far for the tournament. And Salomon Rondon, now 34 years of age, playing in Mexico for Pachuca. So, Salomon Rondon doing his thing in this tournament. Definitely, showing his class and showing that it doesn't matter your age. If you still have the quality, you're going to do big things. Yeah, man, sad news about Tajan. Can't imagine in practice. Yeah, man, in practice. Rough, man. Very, very rough. Very rough. Believe me. So how you guys see this one? People? If we're looking at key players tonight, 3 from each team, I would have to say, I think that the right back Aramburu has to continue the big performance. I think he's a big key to them as far as the tempo that they play with, the physicality. He's a trigger for them to get everything going. So I think he has to have a good night. I'll say the same for Herrera in midfield. I think Martinez is going to give you what he gives you, that energy, physicality. But I think Herrera adds that added quality to break the lines with passes and, put through Randon at times as well. So I think he has to step up big. And of course, Solomon Randon, the big striker. I think everything pretty much goes through him as far as their attack. Very good foil. Players can run off him. Holds off defenders well. I think that matchup with him, Bombito and Cornelius tonight is one to watch. All three of them very physical players. We're going to see who gets the advantage tonight. Randon also has the physicality and the experience, and I think that's one thing he might use tonight against Bombito and Cornelius. Maybe first time for them playing in this big of a game at the international level. So yeah, that could be something to watch out for. Randon kind of using his guile and his skill in terms of his experience to kind of get the best of the centre backs of Canada. So that's something to watch now. For Canada, for me now, the three players I would say are extremely important. I'm gonna count the centre back pairing as one, right? Because I think Bambita and Cornelius, that matchup with Randon is going to play a big role in how this game turns out tonight. So I'm gonna say the centre back pairing is one, right? Other than that, I'm gonna say because Tejan is out, I think that kind of puts a spotlight on Larea, right? So I think Larea gonna have to put in some kind of performance if Canada want to do well tonight as well. Definitely needs to. Obviously, he can't replace Tejan in what he brings quality-wise, but he just needs to be efficient. If he gets chances to put crosses in, he needs to be, on target with them, make a difference in the attack. So I think Richie Larea coming in for Tejan has to have a big matchup tonight. And also now, I could go for Larry and I could go for David. We need the goals. Schaffelberg is a player I rate. Obviously, the captain, Alfonso Davis. But for me, Eustáquio. Eustáquio is a main key. If Canada plays well tonight, Eustáquio plays well tonight. Tempo setter, play setter. He knows how to set up the players in good situations. Part of the reason why Schaffelberg will probably be running in space alone. Eustáquio will find him at the right moment. So, Eustáquio, for me, has to come up big today. Definitely has to come up big today. So, those would be the 6 players I would say, of course. One of them for Canada was a centre back pairing, so really it's 7 players, but you get the understanding, people. You get the understanding, yeah, man. So make sure not smash that like button, people. Make sure not smash that like button. As a matter of fact, I forgot play principal now, pre-order video. All right, cool. So now do the thing. Look like the likes matching the amount of people here, so that is wonderful, people. Yeah, man. So the thing said, people, we are 15 minutes away from kickoff. So start dropping the score predictions, people. Start dropping the score predictions. Let me know what you think about the score. How you think this one going to play out tonight, people? How you think this one going to play out? Of course, Canada, the underdogs in this one, as you can see, but it's really not that far apart. Slight favorites, Venezuela. So yeah, this one is really a toss up, a coin toss, So how you guys see this one? If you check out the metrics, them, who is the referee? Let's see. Should tell me. Wilton Pereira Sampaio from Brazil. 5 yellow cards a match. Okay. Let's see how this one goes, people. The Brazilian ref in tonight. Let me share around the live. I hope you guys had a good Friday today. I certainly did. It was a busy day for me. But we give thanks that we can bring the live stream to the people in the evening after a productive day. Yeah, man. So Ricardo Baggio said 2-1 to Canada. All right, Ricardo Baggio. Big up yourself, my G. Make sure you smash that like button. Yeah, man. Let's send around the live out there. Let people know. So we're in the streets. I want to thank all the people for the support on last night's stream and the stream yesterday as well. Yeah, man. I love all the people watch the content, engage, drop them likes, Yeah, man, I really do appreciate it. That's all I really ask for. Because at the end of the day, I don't see this as work, I see this as I was going to watch this football match anyway. So I might as well watch it with people, with friends. All the reasoning about it. And cheers to anyone out there enjoying a cool refreshment on a Friday evening. And that could be water. That could be anything. I'm just not having water at the moment. Yeah, man. So I know more than Ricardo Badger there in the building, What go on? Drop the score line, then make us see what go on. Come on, when a goal score on a jump on now and talk about, yo, me tell you what did I go on, Come on, someone wanna stay so. Want jump in when the game a go on, when side look dangerous and drop your score line and try to trick people. No bother with it tonight. No bother with it tonight, people. Drop the scores, drop the scores. But we know what go on. Yeah, man, send around the live, Make the people them know what go on. Keep dropping your scores, people. Smash that like button. Smash that like button. Yeah, man. Some controversy in the game them today too, What you say about that Cucurella handball there? What you say about that? What you say about the Cucurella handball shout? Alright, last one now, people. Boy, man, tell you. Big up yourself, Vinny Congo. Big up yourself, Vinny. Smash that like button for me, G. Yeah, man, I let me know your score prediction for the Canada-Venezuela. Jura said 2-0 Canada. I'm not sold on Venezuela. All right. So 2-0 to Canada. So Randon now do nothing today. Run done. All right, Drew said 2-0 Canada. Going with the Concacaf. Africans in the building. A true Canadian fan in the building. That's what's up, man. Thanks for being here, Africans. You know the drill. Like the video. Share it around as well. I know you're subscribed already, so thanks for your subscription. Yeah, man, but love to hear your thoughts on how you see this one playing out tonight. You see, you get a vote already. You get 2 votes in the chat already. Ricardo Baggio and Drew Ross going with Canada. So Vinny Congo has added a Venezuelan vote now. So it's 2-1 to Venezuela. I like that 2-1 scoreline for this game, I like that 2-1 scoreline. But I will let you know before kickoff who I believe will take it home. I will let you know. You heard one of Bull production on the France aftermatch show on Fox today. Mad. So me never hear it. No, me never hear it. But that is great. That is great. Oh, him and MJ. I saw him name MJ. Big up yourself, Joel Smith. We're outside. Copa America time, Yeah, man. Night time. The game them fit my schedule a little better. I'm upset. I'm not gonna be able to stream tomorrow neither, because my side I play. Netherlands I play. Or the England game at that too. I know. Might have to switch around my schedule in the start. Bless up, float. We're there. Bless up BAM Sports. Yeah, man. People check out BAM Sports TV. Make sure for subscribe to him content. Subscribe to him channel. Excuse me. Him just start him channel. Definitely another voice adding value to the space. And Africans FC, everybody should know. But if you don't, check out Africans FC as well. Another person that follows all the Concacaf. Definitely a true Canadian fan. So you get the insights on Canada as well. Also a Ghanaian fan. So yeah, man, if you're into football at all, definitely check out Africans FC. Give him a subscription, give him a view, give him a like. Yeah, man. Yeah, NJ. MJ, me say. Me know say I J the end there, but I couldn't remember the first letter. Thank you, BAM Sports. Thank you, Juras. Thank you, Gigs. Next up. Well, I know your scoreline already, Francis. 2-0 to Canada. I know. So, yeah. 2-0 to Canada, Francis said from last night. Maybe tonight, him feel a little better and want to go 3. I don't know. Yeah, man. Bless up yourself, Francis. Everybody check out Next Up Sports Talk as well. Also have him channel. Yeah, man. This 11 for Canada transition as if they are trying to be safe, overthinking. It's either 2-1 for Canada or 4-0 for Venezuela. Wow. Yeah, I mean, we have seen the Larea and Johnston on the wing thing before. And as a matter of fact, we saw it when they had 11 men against 10. And yeah, when we got 11 against 10, they didn't really, press home any kind of advantage with the one man advantage. And I think a part of that was, Larea is a bit limited when you tell him, yo, just go and attack. He needs to be playing in transition. And when you have a man advantage, you might not be having transition moments as much. So I think that kind of hampered him a bit. Yeah, man. Bless up everybody where they are. We say I go fix things. All right, my boss. Do your thing. I'm not gonna stop you from fix anything. If something broken, yeah, man. 908. Bless up Chris Smith. Bless up Chris Smith. Yo, all the people that were there in the building, dropping a score prediction, Dropping a score prediction from no. See, someone dropping the predictions. Right now, Canada lead 2-1. And Africans, I guess I have to give both teams a vote here. Because him got 2-1 Canada or 4-0 Venezuela. Yo, make sure not smash that like button too. Yeah, man, smash that like button. That is the main key for the evening. Smash that like button. Smash that like button. Yeah, man, the likes will look proper. All right, respect people. You're doing a good job. People. Bureau Golden said 2-1 Canada. Bless up yourself, Bureau Golden. We're outside. Yeah, man, sing out the whole Canada now. Africans say it's hard to really judge it as I don't like the roster construction. Too many nines, not enough dynamic wide players, and not using the midfield. This team feels like it's begging for a 3 midfield, not 4-4-2. Well, one thing I've noticed with Marsh compared to Herdman that's a little different is Marsh seems to want Jonathan David to play a more dedicated number 10, right? A lot of times under Herdman, it looked like, strikers playing as a 2. That's the one big difference I see with Marsh. Like I'm seeing David pop up in way more midfield spaces. I know he used to drop deep under Herdman too, but I don't think it was, it looks intentional now, whereas he used to just try to find the game before, if you know what I mean. All right, let's get the play-by-play on the screen, people. You know how we do it. All right, Let's get this going. I think I have to refresh this. Yeah, people, keep dropping those score predictions. The match soon start. We're at the last little break. Let's see what people saying about the lineup. I don't like David in the 10 spot. Yeah, I mean, look, I don't think it's his best role either, to be honest. I think it's pros and cons to him there. I don't think he's the best, like, to receive unless he has space to drive, because sometimes that spot might require a quicker decision to play a pass. And I don't like him in that situation. But it does create some havoc for the other team when he does find the ball in space deeper, because him running at the defense, he's more dangerous. So, there's pros and cons to it. David on Chelsea radar as well, Really? Well, Todd Bowley all a call for own goal, because I'm a lead the Euro. So Bowley will get anything. Born goal scorer needs to be in goal mode. Yeah, I mean, it's almost similar to the situation with, well, I wouldn't even say it's similar, because I do think that Lauren and David can play together, because David does have a bit more to his game. Because I was going to parallel it to like Antonio and Shamar, but I think that's unfair, because I do think David, while I don't love him in the 10 either, it's not something that I think is a fireable offense, like how playing Antonio and Shamar together was like ridiculous after a while. Duckland said, let's go Canada. 1-1 Canada. So he's going to penalties. Because there's no extra time, people. We've seen one game already in this competition. Last night went straight to penalties, and of course Dibu is a superman at penalties, so Argentina got through. I do, but I'd rather have a Kone in that space. Both nines aren't the best hold-up nines. Yeah, that is crazy. Why is Kone not playing? What the heck? So he just went with Azoria over Kone. Wow. That's mad, All right, people. It's kickoff. Ugbo or Beer as hold up nines. Okay, so you would just be like, Larin, get out of here. Well, they went with Oluwasei, so if they were going to start him, they would start him. Jason Russell Rowe is a change-up type of option. Bear is there. He could have played. I think Jesse just went with this is who kind of gets Canada going places. So let's see what they do first. BM said, let's go Canada. Similar, but not as devastating. Yeah. All right, people, let's kick off. It's going to be a throw to Venezuela. Canada was looking for the call. Canada in the whites, Venezuela in there. I don't even know what color that is. Is it burgundy? I don't know what color that is, to be honest. It looks like burgundy still. Gooner, why you think David hasn't left France? He's a great goal scorer. I think Lille probably every summer they look at it and they say, boy, unless a big money coming in for him, we're not sell him, because every year he pretty much produce a decent amount of goals for them. So, I think he's comfortable in France as well. Pretty sure he's fluent in French. So, quality of life can mean something to the ball of them. And somebody have to want to buy him for what Lille want to sell him for too. But he's somebody that has been linked with people for years, man. Who you talking, Leo or Doku? Oh, who I taking? Boy, that's a tough one, I would say Leo still. No, Phil B, Manana link. It depend FS1 if you're in America. And I think if you're in Jamaica, Phil B it depend Rush Sports. But yeah, I link and them something there. I have a Discord, people. I need to set up my Discord, because I could stream it in my Discord for real, I need to set that up, star. Big up yourself, Phil B. You can still like the video though, even though I'm not a link. If they play 2 9s, David with JRR or Tani are the best pair. Okay. Dirty beige. Leo sold Osimhen for nothing and they don't want to undersell on David. That's a good point. They look at Osimhen's value, even though it might be on a downturn right now. Like, still, they look at his value and they say, ooh, run down with a good shot, good save. Crepeau gets on the rebound. First signs of danger there. He looked like he was offside. Okay, he was offside. I was wondering, like, he was way behind. Francis said Doku over Leo. Yeah, I'll give Leo the advantage for me still. Bless up, Dre. Respect for checking in, my brother. Yeah, man, we're out here. Everybody, big up Dre anyway the sports as well. Have him channel or do him thing. Always. When him say him nah left a game. Him say him nah left a game, people. So go subscribe. But even if you don't, him nah left the game anyway. But don't forget to subscribe, man. Breaking news, boss. Juras Leo as well. Up top, G's. Wagwan. Copa America settings, you know? Venezuela, Canada. So far this game a bit disjointed. But still early, just the 4th minute. A 70 mil Osimhen get Selfa. Yo. Tell you know. Fact check. Alright, so we see it now. Fee 77.5 million euros. BM, you're spot on. BM. Alright. To the game now, people. Crepeau in the box. Finds Cornelius now. Cornelius goes central to Eustaquio, back to Cornelius. Venezuela just screening right now, not applying heavy pressure. Canada do a good job playing through the thirds, but now it's cut out. They win the second ball here. Schaffelberg down the left. That's a heavy touch, though. He went down wanting a foul. I don't think he's going to get one, though. And I'm sure not for the first time tonight, Jesse Marsh with a reaction to a no call. That's well played by Bayo. Good covering from Johnston. He clears it. It's going to be a throw into Venezuela. David having words with the referee as well. And that's a clear pull on the jersey. Aramburu as well was in the box, I believe, when he was pulling him. They living dangerously there. Got a kick in the head for good measure. Got a kick in his head for good measure, people. Is this something that can be checked? No, it's a throw-in. Ferraresi goes back. Good pressure from Canada here. They turn them over. Now it's Eustaquio. Loose pass, though. Cut out by... who is that? Oh, Herrera. Soteldo, the diminutive one, commits the foul. Applies his trade in Brazil for Grêmio. Here's Canada now trying to build. Alistair Johnson in the right channel, but too long for everyone. Cleared by Osorio. Headed by Eustaquio. Flicked on now by David. Larin tries to hold up, but he's beaten to it by Osorio. Good play here from Herrera. He's brought down by Eustaquio. And that's just going to be a talking to. No yellow card there. 7 minutes gone now. They're showing the populations of the countries. 28 million for Venezuela. 39 million for Canada. So 11 more million in Canada. Up, Conrad. Up, 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 up. Big up yourself, bro. Smash the like button while you're there. And stick around if you want. We'll have reasoning about the football, you know? Venezuela building. Looks like Canada when in defense gets into more of a 4-4-2. Here's Soteldo being pressed. He has to go all the way back now to Osorio. Osorio now to Ferraresi. Ferraresi switches the play again to Osorio. Osorio to Soteldo dropping deep. Soteldo pressed by Larea. Still on the ball. Looking. Twisting, turning. Goes back now to Osorio. Venezuela trying to keep possession a bit. Tries to go with a diagonal, but it's cut out easily. Davies, though. Loose pass there by Eustáquio. Eustáquio tries to win it back and can't. Here's Bayo now. Bayo going on the flank. Plays it wide now. Ooh, and that's a good tackle there on the wing by Schaffelberg. Tracking back. Throw into Venezuela. Aramburu to take. And that's a good ball down the line, but Bayo can't quite reach it. And it's a goal kick. Goal kick to Canada. Canada looking to play short. They go long instead. Larin can't win the first ball. Chasing after the second. Looks like it was out of play, but it wasn't. Here's Larin now. Picks up the change. He's going through dribbling. Lost control. Went down. No foul. Canada in possession now. Here's Osorio. Goes wide to Davies. Davies now with Bayo in front. Goes back to Osorio. Osorio looking. Goes short to David. David goes wide now to Johnston. Johnston goes back to Bambito. Bambito all the way back to Crepeau now. Crepeau to Cornelius. Randon applying a bit of pressure. Bambito breaks the lines well. Poor first touch by David there. And that's what I was talking about. When he's playing that deeper role, sometimes he may require a little bit cleaner touch. Bambito played a good ball to him, but maybe not where David would want to receive it. That tackle by Johnston there had a lot of force on it. Just getting spoken to here. Telling the ref that he got all ball, he didn't touch him. Christian Caceres went down. Venezuela, another one of the bunch of teams in this tournament with a Argentinian coach. Oh, and Larin is through. Keeper does well. David with a brilliant effort. Oh, it's blocked. Larin blocked again. Oh, that was some crazy action there. They're saying it was a handball by someone. I will have to see the replay on this. I completely missed this one. This was a good play. David plays Larin through. The keeper does well. David from way out, blocked, going into the goal. Larin with a rebound, blocked again. Aramburu twice, saving a goal for Venezuela. Apparently, there's no handball infringement. It's just going to be a throw-in for Alistair Johnston on this right side. I never said my prediction to Royal card after I tell everybody to do it. Well, I believe that this game going to draw. This game going to finish 1-1. And penalties, I don't know who are going. But this game I done 1-1. I agree with Duckland today. Yeah, Soteldo bad. Full of shift. City looking to pay Bobby Reed a bag to join. Or Leicester City. Yo, he better go. Go over there. The coach just get job on Canada playing more better. Ooh, Canada scores! It's a goal for Schaffelberg. Brilliantly done. 1-0 to Canada. Jesse Marsh is going crazy on the sideline. Schaffelberg telling them, let's go and score some more. Oh, and he's going to get Tejan's jersey. Good play here from David on the right. Set up that goal. Able to bully his way through, and Schaffelberg cutting in from his left-hand position. Found his way to the ball. It fell to his right foot, and he made no mistake at the near post. Top 5 12 man in the world. What do you mean 12 man? Like somebody went a start? Bobby played well at Copa to get the look from another team. Agree. Phil B, disagree. Yeah, man. Goal for Canada, people. Goal for Canada. Yo, Schaffelberg need to go Europe, people. I'm telling you. Him have talent, people. I think it's probably his body of work more than just the Copa. Here's Canada again. Larea with the left foot strikes into his own player. That will be out for a goal kick. But Canada looking menacing so far. All right, let's adjust the scoreline, people. So it's 1-0 to Canada. 1-0 to Canada, people. So far, Venezuela can't cope with the mobility, the energy of Canada when they attack. Haven't really settled into the game yet, Venezuela. Canada not giving them a chance to. Here's Canada again. Good slick football, and he's fouled. Aramburu taking out Schaffelberg inside the center circle. President of Conmebol still smiling. Maybe he thinks his Venezuelan team can get back in it. Cornelius breaks the line. Schaffelberg, well played. Kicked down again by Aramburu. No call this time from the referee. Here's Eustachio to Osorio now. Osorio back to Bombito. Bombito controls. Tries to find Larea on the wing, but it's cut out. Here comes Venezuela now. They have some decent numbers. This is Soteldo. Tries to go down the line. This is going to be cut out by Bombito. Good step over Shields. Tries to clear. Doesn't get good connection. Here's Soteldo to the back post. It's Rondon. Ooh, Rondon puts it just wide. Rondon will score those, people. I don't know, but it looked like I should have went for more goals in this game. I said 1-1, but man, tell you. First man off bench. Well, this probably bias, but I would say Trossard. Because I used to come off of the bench and always do something. I guess you could call Doku that for City. Because him not really start every time. That's a good question still. Can't think about that while the game are going though, but good question. Pacey team. Well, I think Canada play with pace with the ball. You know, Jamaica have fast players. There's a difference. Yeah, I'm not about to highlight them conversation there. You can go and war it out in the comment section, people. But make sure not smash the like button, share and subscribe the content. Canada up 1-0 early, people. Venezuela now on the attack. Here's Rondon. Goes for a shot. Doesn't catch it. Doesn't catch hold of it. Did he get a deflection? No deflection. Goal kick to Canada. So Venezuela manager think he wants a bit more urgency in the press. Fernando Batista done a very good job with this team. Only 2 losses in his tenure. 8 wins, 5 draws, 2 losses. So doesn't really know defeat as the manager of Venezuela very much. That's why they are 4th right now in Conmebol qualifiers, ahead of the likes of Brazil and Ecuador. It's a good searching ball, well cut out by Ferraresi. Plays Caceres in the midfield. Caceres turns, tries to switch the play, but that's too much on it to Soteldo. So you can see that the urgency has stepped up from Venezuela since they conceded the goal. The coach still telling them to relax a bit. I think Canada would want this one to turn into a track meet. They're totally fine running, high pressing. They're not a team that really will tire or wear down. So I would think Venezuela would want to pick their spots where they're having possession, letting Canada chase them. Right now, Canada is really the ones that are injecting the tempo into the game, and Venezuela currently trying to keep up. But here's Venezuela now, knocking some passes together. They have advanced the ball into Canada's third. Soteldo being pressed by Johnson. Johnson does well. Gets a tackle on that one. Throw into Venezuela. Navarro to take it. Here is Aramburu. Aramburu to Bayo. Bayo now goes inside. Cuts it back to Caceres. Caceres all the way back to Osorio now. Osorio looking. Caceres in midfield. Wide to Navarro. Navarro back to Caceres. Caceres switch the play now to Ferraresi. Ferraresi to the other side to Aramburu now. Aramburu looks to cross. He goes by Schaffelberg. Now crosses. Good cross, and ooh, that is brilliant defending, Yangel Herrera was going to head that in on the doorstep, and Alistair Johnston with a crucial intervention there to get his head on it, to send it out for a corner. That was good work by Aramburu. Shaped like he was going to cross it. Took one more touch to get a better angle, and that far post cross was the death of the keeper, who had no chance to get to it. Too much height on it at the near post, and the back post was open, but Alistair Johnson saved the day. Here's Venezuela now crossing it. It's flicked onto the back post. Flicked again to the back post. Rondon gets a header on it. Just couldn't get enough power. Crepeau takes that one out the air. But warning signs to Canada already. Yeah, man, people. 21st minute of action. 1-0 to Canada. 1-0 to Canada. So right now, Concacaf winning the battle versus Conmebol in this game. Here's David. Ooh, that's a good tackle on the wing there by Ferraresi. Stepping up from his centre-back spot to stop the counter-attack. Throw in to Canada. All the way back to Cornelius. He's going to use his keeper. He does. Crepeau miscontrols. It's okay. Now he goes long. Navarro mistimed the jump, but Osorio cleaned it up. Plays a 1-2 with his keeper. Now they start to build. Ferraresi goes to Aramburu. Aramburu. That one's cut out by Eustachio well. Now he finds Davies. Davies up the left-hand side, being crowded out. Can't keep it. A little pinball here. Now Cornelius takes it on the chest. Goes long, but it's cut out again. Rondon tries to flick on, but there's no runner. Bombito now in space on top of his D. Plays it to Johnson. Johnson goes wide now to David. David on this touchline gets it taken away by Herrera. Herrera does well. Plays it to Rondon. Rondon one time to Soteldo. Soteldo into the box now. Left foot. That one couldn't keep in. Martinez chases it. Does a back heel to keep it in, but Davies collects easily. Eustachio under pressure. Goes back to Bombito. He's being pressed as well. Left foot. Good ball to break the line. Can't. Not a clean enough control from Osorio though. And now here comes Venezuela again. Soteldo on top of the box in space. Goes for a shot. Rushed it horribly though. It's high and wide. It's a very good cross by Aaron Buru. Crepo was in no man's land. Came for it. Realized he couldn't get it. And Herrera thought he had a simple goal, but great positioning there from Johnston to get his body in between the ball and the man there to flick it out for a corner. Very good defending. Very good defending. Yo, the man Francis him saying want some receipts. Man saying want some receipts, bro. Why not warp on the internet about an accolade star? Everybody a big ball up on the internet, alright? Just make we enjoy it, make we full enjoy the game. Oh, that's a good ball here. Here's Larin. I think he might be offside. No call. Larea cuts it back. Here's Schaffelberg again on his right foot. And that was going into the bottom corner, you know. Very good save by Romo. On his weaker foot, he was trying to make it two with that right foot in 24 minutes. That was good football by Canada. That would have been tight if this was a goal, if Larea was offside or not. Schaffelberg did well on his weaker foot to get off a shot, arrowing for the corner, but Romo down smartly with the left hand to tip it around the post. Here's the corner now. Eustachio drives it far post. Was looking for Davies. Well cut out by Martinez. Martinez keeps it in, but Davies is like, I was only jogging. Once he got into his full sprint, he was a lot faster than Martinez. Crepo trying to find Johnson there. I think Johnson just let that one go, to be honest. But Soteldo is alert. Here he goes down the line. Johnson chases. Johnson does well to block the cross, but he can only concede a corner there. Johnston a bit upset with Crepo there, telling him, you know, what am I supposed to do with that ball running back to goal on my half line under pressure? Just kick it up the field. And this leads to a corner now. But good awareness by Venezuela. Johnston was up by the halfway line. They didn't give him any time to recover. Here's Soteldo in swinger. Ooh, Crepo gets his hand on it. Still up in the air. Now it's cleared by Cornelius. Taken down by Davies. Davies beats one. Goes with his right foot now. A brilliant through pass. This is Schaffelberg. It's 2v1. If he can find the pass, he can. It's David. David with a poor finish. Horrible finish. My gosh, David, man. Score that now, man. Too love, you know. Yo, what kind of attempt was that? Brilliant play from Davies in the beginning. And Schaffelberg did well to get the pass to him early. The keeper did well to break the angle down, but David with no confidence, conviction on the finish. I'm not sure what he was trying. He didn't wrap his foot around it at all. Just played a pass to some... what was he doing? Yo, all right. Here's Venezuela now. Bale, Davies beats one. Bombito one time to Eustachio. Now Cornelius being pressed. Goes down. Ref says no foul. And then he fouls the opponent. So that's going to be a foul. Venezuela now has a free kick in a dangerous area. They can get a good delivery on this. The likes of Rondon, Osorio, Ferraresi will be attacking it in the air. Let's see what comes of this. Looks like Bayo will be the one to take it. Martinez, always energetic, pressing, winning the ball. Yeah, man, BM. David should have finished that, brother. Should have finished that. I don't know what he was thinking. It's like him taking my eye off the ball, and I guess he never expected to be where it was. Cause it looked like him. I don't know what I'm to him. I don't know what I'm to him, none at all, brother. 28 minutes of play now. Here's a cross from Bayo from the free kick. Oh, sorry, I tried to get on the end of it, couldn't. Here's Navarro now, whips it back in, flicked on. Venezuela second ball, still bouncing around. Larin trying to clear it but can't. Here's Herrera now. Herrera selfishly went for goal. Had players in the box from an acute angle, tried to shoot. Not sure why. Should have whipped that one back in. It's a goal kick to Canada. Big up yourself, United. Bless up, bless up, bless up. Cornelius looks better than Low nowadays, you know. Yeah, I would say so. I would say so as well. You know, has his moments where you can see the, you know, him have a little bit of inconsistency just the same. But yeah, bro. Man definitely a do him thing. Never even realized that at one point he was at the same club that I think FK Javor, that's where Norman Campbell is, I think. Yeah. Had a good season at Malmo as well this season in Sweden. Venezuela on the right side now, Bayo. Good pressure from Davies. He wins it. Here's Osorio. Why he never released Schaffelberg, I don't know, but does well. Plays with Stakio now. Stakio to Schaffelberg on the wing. Oh, that was a good idea, you know. Larea was in space in the box. He played it early, but just a bit too early even for Larea. But it was a good idea. Canada really on them right now. Good ball from Eustachio. Schaffelberg in space. Swings it in with the left foot. That's good defending again, but it falls to Larea. Larea with the right. Oh my gosh, Larin. You couldn't just put that in the goal with the left foot, big man. Jeez and peace, Canada. Will Canada regret these misses, people? You know football going on. Anytime a team, he would have been onside. Oh my gosh. If Larea had a higher awareness there, him just pass the ball to him. Because the man onside, the man try to score a goal with the outside of him foot and he miskick it and it nearly work out. Oh my gosh, man. Canada joke this thing out, people. I'm sure they're up about at least 2. More say 3. Oh, good turn from Sotelo. Sends Johnston to the cafeteria or somewhere else. Man, send him for lunch, dinner. What time now? What a play. Johnston did well to catch him up still. But it will be a corner. Sotelo flexing his left leg there. Look like the sprint mess him up. Yeah, man, Bambito get a bag of cussing for playing that midfield role. And the man look about 1,000 times more comfortable to play defense. Believe me. I wonder Africans, if you're still here, what do you think Bambito's ceiling is? Because obviously he's still in the MLS now. But I would think that this tournament, clubs will be watching it and saying, okay, this kid have some potential. Sometimes the center backs might take a little longer to bloom fully. So I don't even think the age is that big a deal at 24 right now. I mean, look at Cornelius. He went to Sweden when he was what, 25? So similar trajectory. I just feel like Bombito might could even play at even higher level than Sweden. But I'm not sure how you feel about it. French or Turkish or Scottish? Well, yeah, Scottish, I would say yes, for sure. If he goes to the Scottish League, he's probably going to start somewhere. Unless he goes to like, Rangers or Celtic, maybe he would have to work. But, Johnston is a nail down starter for Rangers. Or is it, no, is it Celtic? I forget which one. He's for one of them. I think it's Celtic. Or is it Rangers? Damn, why I can't remember. I think it's, which one is it? Celtic. All right, cool. Ooh, Schaffelberg bent up him knee a while ago start. Jano. Ooh, that's not good. You know the team better than Venezuela? Oh, you're saying you know that this team is better than Venezuela. Got you. Lemby for Hearts. Yeah, I hear Hearts want him back on loan again, but I think Wolves are going to give him a look in at the preseason. Because he had a good season on loan. So, when I look at Wolves, obviously them have Semedo, who is them starter and everything. But if Semedo go down, I think last year it was what, Doherty, or however you say him name, the former Spurs player. And him have more experience than Dexter, but I wouldn't say he was, that much better of a player. So I would probably go with the youth, give him some experience, raising market value. He's much more of an asset to the club in terms of a sale. So I would give him a serious look in the preseason. And him have the versatility of playing left or right back. Schaffelberg gets a yellow for entering the field of play without being called back on. Whipped in by Bayo. First ball won by Larin. And then offside position for Herrera. So free kick to Canada. Referee signals Schaffelberg can now come on the pitch. So still 1-0. About to get to 36 minutes of play. Canada 1, Venezuela 0. So I must say, Canada doing really well in this first half. I think Venezuela just finding it hard to cope with the energy Canada bringing to the game right now. They're trying to keep a little bit more spells of possession, trying to, maybe just cool the temperature of the game a bit. I think anytime the game gets, back and forth, it kind of favors Canada right now. And Canada doing a good job of just getting around the football, getting numbers around the ball. Now they win it again, but it's given away by David Ferraresi. Toes it over to Aramburu. Aramburu now down the flank. Goes all the way back to Ferraresi. Now to Osorio. In the center circle, he goes wide to Navarro. Navarro inside now to Caceres. Caceres finds Herrera. Oh, Martinez now. Martinez to Bayo. That's good football from Venezuela, but a bit too long with the pass from Caceres. That's a few loose ones from Caceres in midfield. Right idea though. Aramburu, if the pass was on point, would have had the chance to cross. Seen a few times where that might be where they get their joy with Rondon in the middle. Cleared by Canada now. First ball won by Venezuela. Herrera brings down the second ball. Caceres in midfield now. Over to Martinez. Martinez tries to break the line, but well read by Schaffelberg. David under pressure loses it. Caceres gets up, getting pulled now by David, and the ref spotted it. It's going to be a free kick to Venezuela. David really didn't need to do that. Here's Venezuela down the flank. Well read by Canada. Tries to play it back. And it looks like it deflected off Aramburu for a goal kick to Canada. So the Venezuelan coach, arms folded. Mr. Batista. Ooh. That one was looking for Rondon over the top, but too much on that one. Caught by Crepo. Crepo now throws it to Cornelius. Cornelius being pressed by Herrera. He goes long. That's looking for Schaffelberg. Aramburu wins the first ball, second ball won by Larin. Good move with it. And then tackled by Aramburu for a throw to Canada. Larin looked to be upended. That's a good ball from, I believe that was Herrera. Tried to find Rondon there, but Crepo, good positioning, playing sweeper keeper there. Didn't give him a chance to chase that through pass. In the end, cleared all the way to Romo in goal for Venezuela. And Venezuela build again from the back. Here's Osorio. Has to go back to Romo now in goal. Osorio switches the play to Ferraresi. Back to Romo again. Romo looking. Goes back to Ferraresi. Switches the play now to Osorio. Osorio goes to Soteldo. Dropping deep. He goes back to Romo in goal. Romo to Ferraresi now. In space. Goes into the channel. Good flick on from Rondon. Almost dropped to Caceres there. Soteldo on it. Blocked by Bombito. Falls to Martinez. Martinez. Good reverse ball now to Soteldo. He has space down the left-hand side. Being chased by Larea. Cuts it back onto his right foot. Good cross. Bombito again clears it out. Here's Martinez. Back to Soteldo. Soteldo tries to find a pass, but David intercepts that, and now he goes down the flank. He's being chased by Caceres. Can Caceres get to him? He can't. He pushes him in the back, and that's a clear foul. He's asking for the yellow card. Referee doesn't give it. No, you didn't go that way. You went to the corner flag. Maybe if you tried to go to the middle, you might have got it. So Canada doing the business right now, people, but they'll have a free kick to take here on the right hand side. Venezuela's left. Looks like Johnston is down. And the medical team has come out to treat him. Make sure you guys are smashing up that like button, people. Smash that like button. Yeah, and you're doing a good job. I can't beat you. Respect. So let's see what happened here. It was on the clearance of Bambito. Collision between, it was Herrera and Johnston that collided. He looks to be okay. He's walking it off. So for the time being, down to 10 men. Yeah, Francis, may agree with this. Based on the balance of play, to go in one love, if I'm Venezuela coach, I'm saying, look, guys, we can't play no worse than that. And we're just down one. We're still in the game. It's well defended by Martinez there, or Navarro. Osorio being chased, kept in on the wing. Schaffelberg swings it back in. Herrera with the header. Falls to Ustaki outside the box. He goes back now to Bambito. No, sorry, Larea. Larea to Davies. Davies beats one. Goes into the midfield. Decides to cut back to Eustachio. Eustachio looking to play the long diagonal. That's well played to Schaffelberg. The first touch tries to beat the defender. Good tackle from Aramburu in the box. Dangerous, but got all of the ball there. Herrera tries to find Soteldo. Can't. Well cut out by Johnston. Larea takes 10 years to control the ball. I'm not sure if Larea thought he's the only person on the pitch, but he was taking 10 years to control that ball. Schaffelberg always on the front foot, trying to beat him with the first touch. And just good timing on the tackle there. That matchup definitely is proving to be one that's worth the price of admission. Lee Young, big up yourself. Singing the anthem as him rolling. That's a foul on David. Play on though. Romo. Right on the chest of Rondon. Well done. Soteldo. Oh, Herrera tried to find Rondon one time and it was cut out with the hand, so it's going to be a free kick to Venezuela. 4 minutes of injury time in this first half. So Venezuela, as I said, since the goal have definitely raised their intensity. Don't think the quality has quite matched the intensity just yet. But Canada, luckily for them, have been wasteful in their spells on top. You can kind of see the tide shifting just slightly here in the last maybe 5-10 minutes or so. Yo, the man always a war people. Every game, the man finds somebody for war. Venezuela with a little routine here. Soteldo, reverse pass now. Navarro with the left. That did not work out at all. Just over elaborate there, complicating things a bit too much. Second ball easily for Canada. Here's Larin. Loses it. Now that's a good switch of play. Schaffelberg with the first touch is a bit loose. And then he falls Aramburu there. Free kick to Venezuela. Not the best first touch that time for Schaffelberg. Romo will play long. Looking for Rondon. Rondon gets the flick to it. Cleared by Canada now. Eustachio way up the pitch. All the way back to Romo in goal. Romo again will go long. Looking for Rondon again. Does well. Johnston wins the second ball, but now Soteldo collects. Cutting inside. Good tackle from Johnston. Second ball falls to Martinez. Martinez with a good pass to Bayo. Bayo finds Aramburu now. Aramburu tries to beat but can't. Here's Eustachio on the break. Counter attack. Here's David on the left. He's met by Fair. He holds it up well. Now here's Davies at speed. Gets by now. Here's Schaffelberg down the left side. Being chased by Mark. Oh, and that could be a danger. Martinez adjudged to have used his shoulder there. That looked like it was from behind. No call from Sampao, the referee. Here's Osorio now. Osorio goes back to Johnston. Johnston to Bombito. Bombito does well to turn and play to Cornelius. Cornelius on the ball still. Finds David in the midfield. Good one-touch pass wide to Davies. He's held up well by Aramburu and he loses it. Shielded now. And Davies called for a foul. That was better ball movement from Canada though. Kind of got stuck at Davies' foot after some good passing. I said him can't bad up. Nah man, Randon will bad him up, man. Yeah, talk about. Randon tell him to shut him out a while ago. Ref is against Canada. I don't think. Oh, that was a good goal. I don't think the ref has really been against either side, to be honest. That's just me, though, so far. I wouldn't say I've seen way worse, like so far in the Copa. Here's Davies now. Good recovery from Aramburu. He goes long. Well cut out by Bombito. Second ball. Won by Osorio. Picked up by Venezuela now. Here's Rondon. Good hold up play. Herrera goes wide to Soteldo. Soteldo gets the run. Doesn't use it. No foul on Johnston that time. Good chasing by Navarro. Wins it back quickly from Larin. Here's Osorio. Osorio to Ferraresi. We've played the 4 minutes. And the ref puts the whistle to his mouth and blows it. It is halftime, people. 1-0 to Canada. 1-0 to Canada in the first half. Goal courtesy of Schaffelberg after some good work on the right wing by David, beating a few players, using his physicality to get the ball over to Schaffelberg, who scored with his weaker right foot at the near post to make it 1-0. And that was in the 13th minute, people. So looking good so far for O Canada. They have the 1-0 lead. I will say that as the half wore on, it did look like Venezuela were getting more and more into the game. So let's see if that continues as the second half is about to start. But let us go to the stats. People, it is halftime, 1-0 to Canada, as I just said. First half possession stats look like this. Venezuela, 56%. Canada, 46%. Expected goals, Canada at 1.02. Good value for their goal. Venezuela, 0.58. So not bad. Still, posing somewhat of a threat in this one. 2 big chances, though, created by Canada. None for Venezuela. 10 shots to Venezuela. Canada, 7. 2 saves for Crepo. 1 save for Romo. 4 corners to 1 for Venezuela. Attempted passes, 216 to 183 in favor of Venezuela. Tackles about even, 16 Canada, 15 for Venezuela. Yellow cards, 1 for Canada, none for Venezuela. Let's see. 4 on target for Canada to 1. Big chances missed. Canada missed both of their big chances. So yeah, they created 2. They didn't score any of those. They got the half chance scored by Schaffelberg to make it 1-0, but really and truly, this could have been 2-0, even 3-0 out of sight with some more clinical finishing. Touches in the area, 14 to 12 in favor of Venezuela. Accurate passes, 164 to 134 in favor of Venezuela. Final third phase, both teams about 60% or so. Canada a little bit low at 54. Final third entries, a stat to note. You want to see which team is actually getting into the final third. Venezuela actually leading that stat 38 to 26. So as I said, they might not be getting off the shots and creating opportunities, but they have been getting further and further into this final third of Canada. So I do see the tide starting to shift a bit. Let's see how it plays out in the second half. Let's see. So individually, so far in this game, these are the stats. Aramburu having his typical performance in this Gold Cup, Copa America, right at the eighth. So the best player on the pitch so far, stats wise, right? According to SofaScore. Salomon Rondon doing well as well. On the Canada side of things, of course, the goal scorer Jacob Schaffelberg, but as well Alistair Johnson didn't score a goal, didn't have an assist, but definitely doing his thing on that right side. And if you notice, Jefferson Soteldo, who is supposed to be a danger man for them, he's really, really quiet. And that is a lot to do with Alistair Johnson, man, marking him on that side. So good work from Alistair Johnston. Let's see what people in the chat have to say about this first half. You agree that they're against Canada? Look at the way he went in the face of the Canada player. Him push him too? Right. Oh, okay. They said the ref suspect. The ref I go for the South American win. Oh yeah, you're saying when Randon got in his face, he didn't back down. Yeah. Oh no, I don't know if no, I'm not saying he bought him up on that play. I'm just saying Randon ain't no chump, you know what I'm saying? Is he trust me? Yeah, Laria have heart for sure, and he's definitely a pest. Ooh, this is the chances. So I'm just watching the replays. I agree with that early B. Them definitely should be up. Definitely more than one. I could argue three, but I'd say at least two for sure. And that was just good work by David. Just stayed with the play, was able to toe poke it over to Schaffelberg, and Schaffelberg made no mistake, just tucked it into that near post. And a tribute to Tejan Buchanan. Tough that he can't play. This was the second chance here after he scored. Schaffelberg with the right foot. Good save from Romo. Low and to his left. That's just good goalkeeping. Then again, this one is the one that I just hated. David gets it top of the 18. Roma closed down the space, but didn't even have to make a save, as David just lost his bearings. So 1-0 Canada at halftime. Rob Smith said, "Don't get excited. The Maple Bums will joke this away." Well, Rob, I went for 1-1, so we'll see. We'll see if the 1-1 comes through. I think it's gonna go to the lottery of the penalties. Honestly, good first half, but Canada threw away too many chances. I hope it doesn't hurt them in the end. Yeah, I think we've watched enough football to know, like, when a team is on top like this, and they're only in the locker room at one, it's a problem, because just by nature, Venezuela going to come out a bit more hungry, just because them need it. And that sometimes that little extra percentage might make the difference. You'd like to come out with that mindset up a few goals instead of just one. You know what I mean? That's just, even though they say, do you guys agree when the commentators always say 2-0 is the most dangerous lead? Like, I don't agree with that at all. I feel like 1-0 must be the most dangerous lead, no matter what. The refs have been even. The game is physical. Yeah, Rob. I mean, I'm just basing it off like a lot of the games I've seen so far. It's like egregious that the ref is against a team. But this game, I wouldn't call it that. You know what I mean? I wouldn't call it that. Coming out the second half and score one or two more. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, that's a good thing to look at. So on the Venezuela side of things, like, I was kind of surprised that they went with like three more holding type players. I know Yangel Herrera can play a bit more forward, but he's really and truly like a 6 to a 8. Caceres is a 6. Martinez is really a 6 to me. So, you know, will he go for a bit more of an attacking option off the bench? Maybe he goes for like a curving Andrade off the bench, sacrifice one of the three players in midfield. Maybe, that's something that could happen. You have Jefferson Savarino as well as an option. You have Segovia as an option as well as a more attacking player. So they have some options there they could go to. So we'll see if he makes any adjustments there. But I do think if there are any at halftime, he might go a bit more expansive in the midfield. So Teldo, I think he'll give him a bit more time, even though he struggled in the first half. I think they give him at least another 10 to 15 minutes before making that sub. So if he does change something, I see it being in the engine room. Try to maybe get a player that can unlock the other team a bit better, get somebody a bit more silky on the ball in midfield. Um, then for Canada, I think, you're up 1-0. You had a strong first half. I would be kind of shocked unless there's an injury that Jesse would make a sub at halftime. Um, but yeah, we'll see. He does have Kone in reserve there. I don't think Osorio was super effective in that first half. I would just maybe make that switch at halftime if I was the coach. But we'll see. We'll see what Jesse goes for. There is no extra time, people. So I think the coaches need to really, shoot their bullets quick as far as the substitutions are concerned, because you won't have that time of extra time to bring on more subs and all those things. So yeah, we'll see if the coaches make any adjustments. But I think of the two coaches, I would be looking at Venezuela to maybe shake up the shake up the team a bit at halftime, because I think they probably are the ones that might have been lacking a bit more as far as the runner play is concerned in the first half. So yeah, people, let me know your predictions if they have changed. Um, I went for a 1-all draw. I'm not going to change that. I think that can still happen. I think it will still happen. And then we'll go to the penalty kicks, people. Yes. All right, people. So before the second half starts, I'm not gone, people. I'm just going to go on a slight intermission. I need to handle something real quick, people. I will be back momentarily. Yo, 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 people. Bless up, bless up, bless up. Sorry for the brief intermission there. Had to go sort out something real quick. Didn't miss any of the action though. We're still at halftime. But people, this gives you a great opportunity for me to let you know that you need to smash that like button, people. That is the main thing that needs to happen today on this stream. Smash that like button. Don't forget that part of the thing, people. It's very, very important. Helps the channel. Lets people know that we are here. We are in the building. Yes, people. And yeah, man, we are full join this match so far. Canada, I think they needed to do more with their advantage in that first half, people. I think they might come to regret that in this second half here. Seeing a lot of people in my little chats that I'm in about football saying that this ref definitely have some money upon Venezuela. Yeah, people. Yeah, people. So second half, about to start. As I said before, I think this coach from Venezuela might think about changing something in that engine room. Maybe go with a more attacking player in the midfield. Sacrifice one of Caceres or Martinez. Probably would be Caceres for me. I don't think they would take off Martinez. Probably need his energy in that midfield. Even though Caceres full of energy as well, I just don't think he's been good enough on the ball. Kind of some loose passing from him. Decision making a bit off as well. So could see maybe him coming out, drop Jose Martinez into that kind of more 6 role, and then bring on a more attacking player to play beside Herrera in that midfield. So let's see if that happens, people. He might give the starting team another 10 minutes or so, but I think that might be one of the first changes that we see from Venezuela. Canada, more than likely they keep it the same, unless he wants to just freshen it up in midfield. I would say Kone for Osorio. I think now that they have the lead, I don't see him taking off Larea. I think he's going to like his energy on that side. The ability to double up, help out Johnston on that right back role. I think he'll like that, especially protecting a 1-goal lead. So I don't see that being a sub coming up here. Plus the experience that he brings, the mentality. I don't think he would want to take that off the pitch. So looks like we're about almost back to action here. Showing the goal again. The tribute to Tejan. Yep, the teams are walking out from the locker rooms. Or them there in Arlington. Well, Canada might get a fine this time because Venezuela up on the field. So let's see if there have been any substitutions. So far, I don't see any. Kone slows up the play too much for a talented baller. But I think Kone is light years ahead of Osorio, though. I don't care how much him slow up the play. Duclan has sing out the whole Canada as well. After him say 1-1. I never go for Canada then, Duclan. Martinez flicks it on. Well won in the air by Eustachio. Davids. Ooh, good move here from Aramburu. Going down the wing. Looks to take on. Well blocked by Cornelius. Falls to Martinez. Martinez does well to find Aramburu. Back to Martinez now being pressed. Goes back to Aramburu. Good tackle by Schaffelberg. Eustachio can't control that one in play. Thrown quickly by Martinez. No handball there from Soteldo. Soteldo looks to have switched wings to the right. He's trying to get free for the cross. Fancy footwork here. 2 on him. Jeez. Gets crowded out in the end. Schaffelberg closed down quickly. And the ricochet comes off Schaffelberg. It's a throw to Venezuela. Good quick play here. Soteldo with a loose touch. Couldn't get it back. Cut out by Osorio. It's going to be a corner kick to Venezuela. So Venezuela definitely up in the intensity, the quickness of play, the speed of movement, the speed of the passing. And they get a corner kick here. Early days in the second half. 46 minutes, 25 seconds now. Bayo takes it quickly. Crepeau catches at the back post. Canada take their time now. Looks like that one left the field of play and curled back in. So it's going to be a goal kick. Pace and movement. Venezuela will get a goal in this half. I agree. I think, even though they didn't really come like well close to getting one in the first half, you could kind of see the momentum kind of shifting, It's like them finally realize, all right, this is how fast this other team run. Okay, we have this amount of time on the ball. We just need to get rid of it a little faster on the ball. Them not giving no time. It took them a little while to get up to the pace of the press of Canada. And how quick them close it down. And I think right now they're just doing a better job of better spacing, because really the kryptonite to pressing is proper spacing and quick movement of the ball. And any South American team for the most part can move the ball quick. They might not have the spacing right though, because I think at times they have a tendency to get too close together, which if you have an athletic enough team that pressing you, you can stop that. But I think right now they're doing a much better job of spreading the field of play. So I don't care how much you press. If you move the ball fast enough and you have enough outlets to switch the play when you're being pressed, they'll just be chasing for 3 to 5, well, not so long, maybe 2 to 4 minute stretches of play. Not even that long, like 2 minutes stretches where they don't have the ball, they're just chasing you. And the more and more Venezuela was able to do that in the first half, you started to see them create more openings. I don't care how much you press as a team. If you keep chasing the ball, eventually in that phase of the possession, the press is going to get a little bit less, because you just want to make sure you don't run out of position after a while. So, yeah, I think Venezuela did a better job towards the end of that first half, like picking their spots to make Canada chase. And in doing so, it kind of calms down their press a bit, gives you that extra half second on the ball to pick a better pass. It's a good ball in the channel, cut out by Venezuela. Bicycle kick clearance by Martinez. That one was for the crowd. Good 1-2 exchange from David and Eustakio there. David goes wide now to Schaffelberg, trying to take on Aramburu. Good defending again. Good ball as well to Herrera. Herrera with a better ball now to Soteldo. Gets in front of Davies. Davies tracks back. Good move here, and I think Cornelius took him out, and that's going to be a yellow. And that was high up on the leg as well. I think the low center of gravity caused that. Soteldo might have got kicked up by his knee or his thigh. It was good play. Cut back on Davies before it. Ooh, yeah, that's just him being super short. I mean, him running is like he's almost on the ground. That would be anybody else's shin. Bless up, Travis. Oh, go on. Well, there I watch Canada try hold on to this 1-0, That is it, Lee Young. Enough goal man them scoring in the second half. That's a fact. So it's a free kick here to Venezuela. Bayo to take it. So we whipped in. Outswinger now. Want to get this in between the penalty spot and the 6-yard box. It's headed there. Good clearance from Canada. Fast to Martinez. He tries to play it to Rondon wide, but it's poor. Wayward pass with the left foot from Martinez. Throw into Canada. Johnston will take. 52nd minute of play. You think more quality strikers nowadays like 2015 and up or 2014 and down? I would say more quality strikers did their own before. Because them time they off top of my head, before 2014 and behind that, you talk about Van Persie, you talk about what a ball. Obviously R9, obviously Van Nistelrooy, George Weah. The man that's some all time. Batistuta. Ball. Larea crosses it. He's open at the top of the box. Kyle Larin. Come on, man. That's 2 again. One more you want, brother? How you don't keep that ball down? Good timing on the run. Larea gets the cross through the legs to the penalty spot. Jeez and peas, Larin, man. What the hell? Yeah, Richard Stewart, that's the problem. Venezuela can't keep up with the track race. The minute the game slow down a little bit, Venezuela look good. The minute you get too much up and down, that time you see Canada create a chance. Ooh, unlucky. Schaffelberg was free down the left. Phil B said Kyle Larin like Bowser, but better. Well, why you bother say him like Bowser then if him better? If him better, him just better. Better you just say him better than Bowser. Here's Martinez now. Martinez, Soteldo, turns on the ball. Going down the right-hand side. Looking for a cross. He whips it in now. Back post. Good head down to Herrera. Herrera looks to control. Navarro now. Keeps possession. Osorio to Herrera. Herrera switches the play now to Soteldo. Good ball. Good control. He's down the line. Looks to clip onto the back post. Cut out by Canada. Cleared poorly though. Here's Aramburu on the ground. It falls to Martinez in the box. Ooh, couldn't quite sort his feet out for a shot. In the end, it slices high and wide over the bar. But the Venezuelan fans applauding the effort there. It was really a poor cross from Aramburu after some pinball action. Martinez found Aramburu. He tried to cross. Poor clearance though from Osorio. And it falls to Martinez. And in the end, Cornelius closed him down enough to make him panic. And he sliced it high and wide there. Yeah, I would say if you're counting everything, it's about 4, maybe 5. If we're being realistic, it should be at least 3. At least 3. Lauren should have buried that, and David should have scored. And obviously, them score a goal already. Ooh, I think he just got stood on, you know. Oh my gosh, what happened there now? Oh my gosh. So it was a free kick to Venezuela. He got fouled. They wanted to take the kick quickly. I think Eustachio got kicked after that, but they're playing again. Here's Canada in midfield. Broken up now. Venezuela with it. Played wide to Navarro. Can he keep it in? Barely. Goes long. Bombito being pressed. Didn't see Rondon coming. Takes it away. Good cross with the left foot. Cleared by Cornelius with the right foot, and it's going to be a throw to Venezuela. Bombito a bit unaware of his surroundings there. Cornelius with the clearing header again. Martinez heads it down wide to Navarro. Does well to win that one before David. That one's down the line, but cut out by Johnston. Johnston finds David now. David down the line to Osorio. Osorio does well to beat that challenge. No call. I guess he must have got a... Not sure if he called a foul there. He's telling Osorio to get up. Definitely was caught on the ankle there. I'm not sure why he would tell him to get up. So yeah, there's another one where Unago tell me the ref is against him. Okay, so it was a call. It was a foul call. He just didn't think it was worthy of a yellow or anything. Okay, yeah. So you like them off the ball movement, just the execution. Now go on with nothing. Good header from Aramburu. Now cleared by Bombito. Larin is in, but well cut out by Ferraresi there. Got his toe on that one. Larin could have been in on goal. Aramburu switches the play. Good play by Osorio. One time to Navarro. Navarro in space now down the left side. Poor ball into the midfield. Cut out by Eustachio, but well won back by Herrera in midfield. Then he's fouled by Eustachio. Tapa said no. My gosh. 。 Yeah, man. Crepeau up there for goal of the tournament, man. Man, do him thing. Both of these goalies actually. Oh, good save. Good save there. Bello almost got out Crepeau there with the deft far post flick. Left foot. It looks like he was probably just trying to get that one back across the danger area, but it almost dropped in over Crepeau. Was headed for the goal actually, and it took everything to get his fingertips on that over the bar. Yeah, forget about Debo too. Got a penalty shootout win. Oh, that was a dangerous cross, but cut out by Canada in the end. Here's Martinez under pressure. Tackled well by Davies. Davies tries to play it long. If he's onside, that's a good ball, but Romo does well to get off his line, clears it. Will it stay in play? Yes, it does. But then it's put out of play by the Venezuelan defender. Throw into Canada now. Agree. I was shocked that Borjan kept keeping the job over him, to be honest. Because even when they gave somebody else a chance, they gave St. Clair a chance. And I was thinking, but I don't even think St. Clair is better than Crepeau anyway. So why, if you give anybody a chance, why not him? Yeah, Allison been all right. I mean, made some good saves, but you know, if there was a first, second, and third team all Copa, any Jamaicans make it? No, no, Philby. He was injured. Okay. That's true. That's true. In the finals of MLS Cup when LFC did play, that is true. Yeah, that's why I sent Clear to get him chance that time. Okay, yeah, that is true, Philby. I just remember watching them play and saying, Jano. So he went to Cadiz first, people. He brought on John de Cadiz, who we did see in the last game as well, coming off the bench. So that's the first substitution for Venezuela there. So I throw in for Alistair Johnston. Yeah, man, it was worth it. And we played good Norati in that game too. Ooh. Yo, Sotelo have some tricky feet, you know, man. Here's Herrera. Actually looking the best I've seen him look physically this tournament in this game. Tries outside of the foot cross, didn't quite work out for him. Second ball won by Schaffelberg, header. Throw into Venezuela. Just under 30 minutes left until we get to stoppage time. Still 1-0 to Canada here. Here's Sotelo. Switch wings to this right side now for the second half. Going up against Davies. Haven't really seen Davies get to venture forward much in this game, especially due to them being up 1-0. Kind of understandable. This is a bad giveaway, and he's in. This is Larea on the counter. He's in the box now. Will he shoot? He won't. He cuts back onto his right foot, tries to find David, but it's cut out. And Larea, that's what I was saying earlier about the quality. Definitely not going to get that quality out of Larea that you would out of a Tajan inside the opponent's box. Definitely will get the energy, the fight, the mentality, the experience. But in that crucial moment, you might lack for something. And it was lacking there. Still feel like he should get a move to Europe. I think he's good enough. Schaffelberg looks like he's run his race for the night. Liam Miller will be coming onto the park. This one is basically these two have been swapping places. Miller got the start in the first game. Schaffelberg had the impact off the bench, been starting since. So yeah, pretty much what you would have expected. Miller for Schaffelberg. No surprises there. First sub for Canada. Dexter Wade played well for me, except for the bad near post goal. for weight. Yeah. Yeah, the Venezuela game, bro. Weight was really bad to me. I don't even know how Randon's little flick went in the goal. It's almost like he was expecting to get crashed into, so he kind of like just went down on the ground, kind of weak, you know? I don't know. Him and Hector. Because Hector kind of like, I'm like, why you never set your body for like a shoulder to shoulder? It's like one player knew there was going to be contact and a shoulder challenge, and the other one just was running like nothing I got him. What a ball, but he picked the wrong ball. He had Miller. Here's Roma being pressed, has to get a touch on it. He's trying to stop the throwing, and he's going to get a yellow card for this, I'm sure. Well, he should. Wow. How does he get nothing for that? That should be a yellow card. Yeah, Jesse Marsh is like livid. He's like, how is that not a card? Yo, that's crazy. Yo, folks, I stand corrected. I was saying this man trying to be fair, but yeah, that is madness. How the man not get a yellow for that? That should be a yellow card, people. He has no final third quality at all. Him have more than my boy where I played today. So I don't know if him not have none at all, this man have negative none. Bombito showing his speed. Oh my gosh. What a finish by Randon. Cheese and peas, Canada. Yo, Rob Smith, you call it, bro. The man said I'm going to find a way for joke out the thing. And what a stupid goal to concede. After me, I tell you about a move to Europe. The man said, yo, I want to stay at LAFC. Hold my drink. Let me just run out of my goal. Bombito, again. Randon is a veteran. And the man used him experience a while ago. Just shoulder Bombito out of the way. Here's the development of the play. Just a long ball, hopeful ball. Crepo thought he might be able to keep it. Oh my gosh, what a talented finish though. Good technique, side foot. Added, when you use that side foot technique when the ball's in the air like that, you just add that extra control to it. And he knew he had to get it close to that line for the bounce not to take it over the bar, and it was so well judged. Crepo will not want to see that one in a replay. Basically, when the ball was cleared, his first initial instinct was to try to win the ball. The backspin on the ball, the curve on the ball, put him in two minds. It was too late at that point. Once Bombito doesn't win that initial duel with Randon, Randon had one thought in his mind, and the execution was brilliant. So it's 1-1 Venezuela and Canada. But my gosh, Canadian fans, you guys must be upset right now because the amount of chances you guys had to make this game a bigger margin. Here's a cross from Canada now trying to come back right away. It falls to Miller. Miller can't control, still on it, looking for a shot. It's a feeble one right at Romo. Romo looking to play quickly. It's held up now. Yeah, man. Randon deal with Bombito just like how him deal with Hector the other day. Just drop a shoulder upon him and just throw him off balance. Easy. Yeah, man, Randon dangerous. And this is Canada, though. Will they execute in the final third? Oh, my gosh. How does that not score? What just happened a while ago? Miller went for goal. Looked like I thought he got it under the keeper, but somehow the deflection curled it around the far post. I don't know how. From this angle, it looked like it had to go in. Oh my gosh. Hits Romo and curves around the far post. Like, yo, that ball could happen. That play could happen like 10 more times in a row and the ball not do it just a while ago. That was crazy. Yo. Yeah, bro, that side foot was deadly. I'm gonna rate that him use that technique there because because the man knowing him have to loop it. So he have to bounce it close to the goal line. So the man just say, all right, let me just side foot that one, yeah. Yeah, man, technique was on point. Randon back defending, clears it with his head. Here's Davies now, under pressure, running away from Soteldo easily. Good ball. Good pressure though from Venezuela. Herrera wins it. Cadiz lets it go at the right time. Here's Bayo now. He's onside. Miller chasing back. He cuts back on him. Inside now, cut out well by Bombito that time. It's going to be a throw for Venezuela. Venezuela just couldn't quite connect those passes to get the counter going. Randon is a grown-ass man. Agreed. Amanda is a problem. He's a unit. Lee Young saying vex. Why the keeper advanced that far up the pitch? Well, there was a play right before that where it helped, you know. I just think him overdo it that time there. And I think if he had just retreated from when the ball was cleared, he would have been fine. But his initial movement was towards the ball. But the problem was that the cross had some backspin on it and things, so it never really bounced towards him like he thought. And that messed up everything. Even Bambito got messed up by it a bit, the backspin. Yeah, man, the backspin catch him out, man. But Canada with a good response since conceding. Here's David going for the goal. That one floats too high and wide. Yeah, he's been playing sweeper keeper all tournament. I think that's where Jesse wants him to play. Jesse's keepers always do that. If you remember when Marsh was at Leeds, Melee made all kind of mistakes, running back in him goal, trying to save ball. So it's just, I mean, a Jesse Marsh style, you know. A bit suicidal at times. Energy say, come on, Canada, do it for Concacaf. All right. Well, I think Canada going to have to do it in penalties, people, because I don't know. I feel like Venezuela would be totally fine. Taking them time. Maybe they want to create maybe 2 more good chance and try to get one of those. But if not, good flick on from Rondon. Ooh, Cadiz was wild with the left foot there. Saw his name in lights. But Rondon winning a lot of these first balls now, just pinning Bambito and Cornelius on his back at this point. That might be a good strategy for the rest of this game, to be honest. Just play over the pressure. Since Canada does press the back line of the other team, that knockdown space is there, and Rondon is a great target for those knockdowns. So that might be a good strategy to take up right now. Sotelo plays his way out of trouble. Osorio to Navarro now. Navarro plays short to Bayo. Bayo gets the 1-2. Navarro has Bayo streaking down the line. Can't get it to him though. Good pressure again. Herrera has been winning a lot of these loose ones in the midfield lately. Good performance from him. Batista now animated on the touchline for Venezuela. No, there can't be extra time, RR. Copa America go straight to penalties. What a finish, man. Right in at the roof. Good finish. Yeah, they had a nice little spell right after the goal, but it kind of fizzled out a little bit now. Yeah, straight to PKs. Yeah, I mean, we'll see who keep them nerve. All right, 2 subs for Canada. Oluwase on for Larin. And I didn't see who came on for Larea there. Is that Jason? No, that's not Jason. Who's that? Here's Liam Miller now. Plays down the line. Although I say good strength, being held by Martinez, but no call. Martinez does well in the end, clears it long up the field. Good flick on from Cadiz. And he's called for the push. Wow. That's a crazy call, referee. I mean, they've been playing hard all night. You want to call that? Jeez. Yeah, I think they've done a good job. Okay, so he brought in Ali Ahmed. Wow. So Ali Ahmed, I think this is his first game time at the tournament, if I'm not mistaken. So um, Ali Ahmed really, really and truly to me more of a central midfield type player. So, he's coming on for Larea playing on that right side. Does he think that they need a little more, bodies in the midfield right now? Maybe. 'Cause I'm sure Ahmed will be tucked inside a lot more than Larea was on that flank. And might be a good shot because they haven't really been attacking down that left side that much. They've been playing a lot through Soteldo and Aramburu on this right side. Derek Cornelius looks to be down now, feeling the effects of something. Yeah, man, a goal left bad, man. Very, very good execution. Energy say, oh, the coach, them a coach. Them a earn them money. Well, yes, I push Davies up the pitch and done. And when Venezuela coaching staff looks at that goal, they won't be happy because it really was just a bit of a switch off by the defense, and Canada was alert on the play. This don't look like the Canada team we beat. I mean, it's not. I think what this coach has done well is he's overseen a changing of the guard in some key positions. Like I think because the Herdman was so in love with like Vittoria and some of the defenders they had, they couldn't really play a back four, which I think suits them more. Their style of play and everything. So, what did he do? He said, okay, Cornelius and Bombito, yeah, you're not as experienced as some of the other guys, but you're both at a high enough level. You have more pace. We can play more on the front foot because we can play a higher line with you guys. And I think that's why the team looks so different. So, they could have been using these guys before, but the old coach wouldn't. I don't know why. Yeah, I mean, I think it's fine to play him at left back against certain teams, but a game like this, where like clearly he's gonna have to probably be doing a lot of defending as a left back, it is a kind of a. But I mean, is it a waste though? Because if a man beat him on the left side and him have to run them down, he's probably gonna catch them. You know what I mean? So it's not like he's a slouch as a defender. He's not terrible as a defender. You know, I mean, he has more than enough years of practice at this point. What a ball! That's good forward play from Olasei. The left foot control and the left foot shot was close. Just rising, beating the near post there, but Cornelius found him beautifully. 60-yard pass, good first touch. Got his foot wrapped around it as well, and the keeper had to make sure that one was going over. He hit that one with some power. Damn. Cornelius wasn't ready yet. We just played Canada in March. No, it wasn't March. It was what, November? Boy, if you say so. I don't know. Yeah, but Rob, to be honest, creating problem hasn't been Canada problem in this game, It's the finishing of the creation of the problem. Now, I guess where you could argue is say, if one of them chance they fall to Davies, maybe he must score. But they have created more than enough chances in this game with Davies at left back. I don't think he did. If he did, he probably came off the bench. Cadiz in the box now. That's deflected, and it's going to be a corner kick to Venezuela. I feel like the coach made a difference in the personnel he has selected to start the games with, especially on the back line. Because when you have Davies playing in the back line, when you have Cornelius and Bombita playing in the back line, and Johnston, they're all fast. So you can play a high pressing game. It suits his style more. And I think Herdman was a pressing front foot coach as well. But he had all these defenders that couldn't keep a high line. That was for me exposed at the World Cup. That's what I thought. It wasn't. No, it was Victoria, man. Against us. Let me see. Nations League. Jamaica, Canada. 11-18. Lineups. Kamal Miller and Victoria in Jamaica. And in Canada. Maybe you're right, in Canada. So it was Cornelius and Miller in Canada. Okay. And Cornelius had the better game out of the two of them. So yeah, second leg, you're right, Rob. Yeah, Biello finally dropped Victoria for the second leg. Him go with him start Kamal again, and him start Cornelius with him. But like, all right, perfect example. Miller there at this tournament, and the man could have easily played Miller from the start, but him said no. Oh, this is it. Oh my gosh, man. Yo, finish your dinner, bro. How much chance Canada want to win the game, brother? How much chance? How much chance Canada want to win the game? What a brilliant ball by David, man. Yo, they want to play some good ball in number 10 today, Good clip pass. The ball just wouldn't come down fast enough. Him still get off a good try. Just over the crossbar. In the end, it was just enough defending by Osorio. Got the first touch on it, and it was actually the ricochet that hit Oluwase, and it went over the bar. So Osorio finally coming off now. 81st minute. Ismail Kone comes in. Kone sprints onto the pitch, ready to bring his energy. Headed to Marseille. Purchased from Watford this summer. Yeah, Miller is slow. I'm telling you, they played a pressing game, front foot game with like three of the slowest center backs ever in a back three. It never made any sense to me. This might sound stupid, but Jamaica should look in the forage coach from Canada. Yo, that don't sound stupid at all. Why would that be stupid? No, sir. Yeah, I think Miller is kind of overrated as a defender, to be honest. I know him is a yard man too, but he make mistake. Here's Canada again, Liam Miller. Poor cross. That's another player I don't rate, Number 23, Liam Miller. I've never seen the man do anything, I swear. I know him get him contract and him overseas and everything, but brother, I don't know. Yeah, man, Kone a baller, man. Look like him never really had the best game in the first game. And from that, Jesse dash him when I start Osorio. Ooh. Fast to Cadiz now. He has Soteldo wide. He uses him. Soteldo looking to cross. Can he? On his left foot now. Oh, Cadiz lets it run through, and that's a poor attempt by Navarro. Following up on the back post. Terrible. From CPL would be cheap and a great coach. Yeah. Had a good season and gives good effort every game. Boy, I know. Every time I see him on the squad, I check him stats. I'm say, okay, can't say him not deserve it. But brother, every time I see the man I play, the man not going with nothing, brother. Nothing at all. Man not going with that thing. Soteldo subbed off for Savarino. La Cava also enters the field of play for Bayo. So the two wingers off, getting some fresh legs there. Maybe they're better penalty kick takers as well, maybe. Oh, so he was on loan from Basel. And that's going to be a foul on Venezuela. Ahmed is foul there. How many times Ahmed touched the ball from him? Come on. Headed up by Ferraresi. Here's Martinez. Martinez looks to go along with the diagonal ball. The first ball is won by Cadiz. I think this should be offside, but it's run down and it was saved anyway. But yes, this will be called back for an offside. Looked offside in the run-up play there, and he was. But that's a good confidence builder for Crepo going into what might turn out to be. He actually really wasn't that far offside, you know. Johnston almost kept him on, but I think it was the right call in the end. Yes, that's a good point. A lot of the plays break down in the final third, but then if you watch France Portugal today, it looked like it was a Concacaf set of forwards. I mean, everybody was missing the target. I just feel like I don't know. I think it's just a simple cop out to say fitness, but it must be fitness because the man them just don't run at this type of pace for extended periods of time. I mean, look at the movement of the players in white. Romo has to take that over for a corner. So 4 minutes plus stoppage time left in this one. Because them need some energy, 876. Them need some energy. Johnson wasn't going for goal there, but the cross was going towards goal. Romo had to flick it over. Here's Davies now with the in-swinger from the right side of Canada's attack. Should be a corner. Ref having a word with Aramburu and David. David usually takes up a position very close to the goalkeeper. Wants to be a nuisance for him, trying to basically block his run to try to clear a ball. That's poor from Davies, cleared by Cadiz easily. Lacava chases. Crepo tried to find Davies on that wing, but wayward with it, throwing to Venezuela. People, make sure you smash that like button. People, smash that like button. We're almost done here with the match itself, but we might have the treat of penalties coming up. But let's see, people. Can either team find a winner? Well laid off by David. Tries to get the return from Mustakio. Can't, but wins the second ball. Now it's falling to Ahmed. Ahmed in the box. And Ahmed did pretty much what I thought he would do if he got a chance. Not known as a goal scorer. Definitely saw his name in lights, and the lights blinded him there. Didn't get a clean strike on it at all. First touch was decent enough, but snatched at the finish there. Yeah, very surprised to see him come on and play this right-sided role. Much more of a central midfielder, number 8 type of player. Here's Ahmed again. Good ball to David. David finds Kone now, driving forward with it. Driving forward. Does well to find Miller. Miller, do something now. Miller finds Kone at the top of the box. Kone turns to shoot. Tried the element of surprise there, but didn't really have his bearings perfectly right. Just wide. See, when Miller get that ball there, why him don't drive at that person? Him always just stop the ball and pass it back in the middle. Try to take on somebody for once, bro. Jeez. People always say Jamaicans are fit and fast. No, we are fast. I don't know why them say we're fit, but we are fast. But the problem is, football is not you running just with no ball. Jamaicans slow down once you include the ball. Because you can't just run, you can't just take up the ball and run with it. You have to use your foot. And you can't just run through the entire field. You have to use some of your teammates them. So that's where we mess up. Canada still compose. Surprising. That's surprising. Can see the improvement. Yeah, he plays for the Whitecaps. Yeah, but him play like central midfield though. That's why it's a bit strange to see him come on the pitch and be playing where I'm playing now. Yeah, not with ball. We say no Diddy. Kenyans are fit. We just fast. We're fast in people business. Yeah, we're fast all around, you know. But I just don't know if you can add the fit part to it. Aramburu now. Gonna launch this one into the box. Been having a good tournament, this right back Aramburu. Consistently giving you good performance. It's a good long throw. Cut out by Canada. They win the first ball. Second ball won by Venezuela. Now they go long. Could this be a mix-up? No, Ferraresi does well. Oluwayesi wins the second ball. Trying to win the third, can't. Martinez finds Cadiz. Good. He has someone on the left free. Good find. Here's Lacava now on the left side. Good block from Alistair Johnston. He's had a good game as well. Block most things come that he's had to face down that side today. Fast. So it looks like a sub is coming on here. The masked man Osorio will be coming off. So a central defender change. And Martinez will be off as well for Rincon. Rincon is a veteran. Definitely this is a sub with one eye to the penalty shootout. Perhaps Wilka Angel as well, the defender that just came on for Osorio, is a penalty taker as well. Could be. But I know Rincon for sure will take one of the penalties. Experienced campaigner. Yeah, it's 1-1. I need to change the thank you for saying that. Cause it's been 1-1 and I don't change this thing. Yeah, 1-1 TJ, 1-1. Well cut out by Angel. Aramburu tries to save, but only gives it to Canada. Here's Miller. Don't worry, he'll cut back. I knew it. Ooh. Venezuela now looking to go with a diagonal. Good focus there by Johnston. Could have got beat up by the bounce, but wasn't. Headed back calmly to Crepo. Crepo now holds and tells his team to push up as he's going to go long. Marsh agrees. Marsh goes long. Holloway say can't get to it for a race. He wins the first ball. Second ball by Rincon. Rincon now clears up the field. Bombito wins that one. Davies controls, finds Eustachio. One time wide to Miller. Miller in space now. Has one to beat. Tries to beat him and can't. Aramburu gets it out for a throw. Miller throws it back to Davies in space. Davies looking to play forward. Still on it. Waiting. Plays forward to Eustachio. Back to Davies. Davies now being pressured but holds on to it well. Now he goes forward. Trying to dribble through but being stopped well. Now he finds Miller wide. Then he's taken out of it. Miller finally beat somebody. He's pulled, dragged, everything. Aramburu definitely has to go in the book here. Yellow card. Miller finally beat someone. Good job, Miller. So that's going to be the one blot on the report card today for Aramburu. Definitely beating all ends up that time, being held, and then in the end sweeps his legs as well. So Aramburu definitely deserved that yellow card. This is a dangerous free kick now for Eustachio. He has the quality to put this one exactly where it needs to be. They have some size in the box. Oluwasei, Bombito. I think Cornelius should be up for this one as well. They have to be careful about the counter. But Rondon this time is back in the box to clear. Eustachio needs to get this one right. This should be the last action of the game. Rondon is back there heroically, heads it out. Bit of miscommunication there. Rincon wins the second ball, and that is it. The ref has blown his final whistle, people. It ends 1-1. The prediction king strikes again. But let's see. We have some more predictions now, people. Who is going to take home this penalty shootout? Who is going to take home this penalty shootout now? We have Roma versus Crepo. So 1-1, people. 1-1, 1-1, 1-1. All right, so in fear of being behind this play-by-play, I'm not going to show this on the screen for this part. I'm just going to commentate for you guys. Yeah, that's the plan. That is the plan. Because sometimes it might say goal scored, penalty miss. I'm going to see it yet and all them something. So I don't want that to happen. Canada, it's a Canada expected goals 1.84. I think they're being nice to Canada. It should be like 3.5. 4 big chance and they miss every one of them. Jeez and peas. Horrible. Horrible people. So who have it? RR say Canada. Dale Stock say Canada. I can't believe Canada let it go to penalties. They were too wasteful. Yes, Cygnus, that is a fact. Man, them should have been done, finished that game here. This game should have done a long time. Long time. Well, I'm happy so we get the excitement of the penalties, but people, I'm not telling a lie, I'm hungry, you know. Jeez, we should have eat before the stream. Eh? Believe me, no, it's super late. I forgot to eat, but so it go. So RR say Canada. Dale say Canada. Signal saying can't believe Canada make it go so far. So who do you think I take that one here, people? Canada or Venezuela, people? Canada or Venezuela? RR say which keeper better? Well, the two of them doing excellent in this tournament so far. I'd say they're two of the best keepers in the tournament, to be honest. Definitely both in the top 3. So, with that being said, I can't really say one is better than the other. I mean, the only thing you can say, one keeper is at fault and a part of the reason why them have to go through penalties. So, can he go from 0 to hero? You never know. You never know. Both keepers are good though. I don't know which one is better at penalty stopping though. That's a good thing. I don't really know. Signal said Canada, Venezuela because they beat us. It will look better for Jamaica if them win. Why Demo, you stay just like me. When Bayern knock we out of Champions League, you want to say me I predict Bayern to win everything. Same reasoning. Do you like the fact that Copa goes straight to penalty and extra time? Jean-Pierre, to be honest, no, because I look at it this way. Copa America goes straight to quarterfinal, right? When you look on the Euro, them have round of 16, them have quarterfinal, them have semi, and the whole of them can go extra time. So with less games and less teams, I don't see the point of shortening it. Anyone them play them extra time and done. Canada team look organized more than Reggae Boys. Well, them never look so organized upon the goal let them concede. That was a Reggae Boys-ish goal to concede, if you ask me. Energy said the pressure is on Canada. Why you say that, Energy? Why you say that? There was really no favorite in this game today, It was like it was almost even money for both teams. I guess the reason why, Energy, the reason why I would agree with that take is because when you look on the runner play, like Canada more deserving to win already. So yeah, more pressure on them because if them don't win the shootout, everybody gonna say, boy, wanna dash for the game. We can't get more than enough chance to win. Cygnus say Concacaf every time. All right, Cygnus. Penalty shootout is luck. Yeah, luck and skill. I mean, if you're skillful for score a penalty, agreed, Canada, I want to win though. It would show us a blueprint for us to play. All right, here's the first penalty from Rondon now. Rondon steps up and tucks it away to the keeper's left. Calmly done, side of the foot. Good pace on it as well. Good shape on it as well. Curling basically started in line with a little bit inside the post. Curled more into the goal. Well taken. Low and hard. Crepeau kind of went to his right a bit before the kick was taken. So kind of made up his mind for Rondon, really. 1-0 to Venezuela. Let me know, people. Would you rather kick first or kick last in a shootout? Like, what do you think is better? So Jonathan David steps up for Canada's first. Yeah, I agree. That's why I'm saying I agree with the take. All right, Jonathan David now steps up. Short run up. And ooh, that got past the stretched arm of Romo. Romo went the right way. It was almost a carbon copy of Rondon's penalty, really. The only difference, Romo went the right direction this time. And Romo he might be a little bit upset with himself, I think it had just enough height and just enough power to get by the outstretched Romo. And now here comes Yangel Herrera, who had a good 90 minutes today, busy in that midfield. I think he had been looking a bit unhealthy in the first part of this tournament, but definitely today looked to be back to his physical best. Here's Herrera now, steps up, and he puts it wide woefully. Oh my gosh. Crepeau went the wrong way, and Herrera drags his shot wide. I mean, I know everybody that watches football says this, but you have to admit he did not look so confident before he ran up to take that penalty. Sent Crepeau the wrong way, but just tried to be too precise. It might have clipped the outside of the post as well. As he shakes his head and walks back to his teammates. It's still 1-1, but Canada can take the 2-1 lead. Here's Liam Miller now, the player I've been hating on. Can he put this one in the goal? He runs up, pauses, runs up, and he sends it into the stands. Liam Miller scratches his head, and I scratch my head every time he comes on the field. My gosh, man. 1-1, Venezuela and Canada. It's all tied up after 2 shots each team. Leaning back, poor technique. Oh my gosh, Liam Miller. Just, bro, stop. Hard to argue that. Hard to argue that. I know Lautaro Martinez might have more goals, but when you talk about influence on the play, Randon up there. And him don't have a signature goal like the goal tonight. Here's Venezuela now. This is Rincon, the veteran. I knew he would be taking one of these penalties. He steps up, blasts it straight down the middle, and it gets by Crepo somehow. I don't know how. He dove that way. Maybe he out dove the ball, maybe. But let's see the replay. Oh, yeah, he dove too far to the right, his right. That was blasted down the middle. Boy, Liam Miller star. Can't believe you. Here's Moise Bambito now stepping up. Wow. So he must be doing a really good job of these in training. I would have never guessed for him to come and take a penalty here. And the lasers are out now. Refusing to make eye contact with the keeper is Bambito. I think they're talking about the lasers now. Bambito is like, I don't care. I'm so focused right now. Laser not stop me. Here's Bambito. Canada needs this penalty to stay in touch with Venezuela. Bambito steps up and does well to freeze the keeper and put it calmly to the keeper's left. 2-2 after 3 penalties. We're all tied up here, people. Bambito did well to keep his composure there. The ref asked him if he was okay, if there's anything in his eyes or anything. He said he almost acted like the ref wasn't even talking to him. He just was so focused on running up to take his penalty. So Bambito clearly showed Marsh something in training, looked very proficient with that one, had a clear plan and executed it well. Stepping up now is another substitute. This is Jefferson Savarino. So we've seen Rincon step up off the bench and score one. Let's see. Here's Savarino now. Oh, Maxime Crepeau with a brilliant save. He got a fingertip to it. It goes off the post and out. Oh, my word. That was struck with some venom. But finally, Crepeau gets the right way. And he got a strong enough hand to prevent it from getting into the goal. He definitely cheated that way. And he had to, because that had some power. And the outstretched hand, it hit his fingertip off the post and out. Brilliant save from Crepeau. You have to guess sometimes, and he guessed the right way. And stepping up is the midfield maestro, Steven Eustachio, a potential penalty taker in the run of play. Let's see if he can convert in the shootout. Romo has guessed once. Guessed right once. Didn't stop it, but he did guess right. Here's Eustachio now, runs up to it, and that's a poor penalty. Not even in the corner. He guessed the right way, but he didn't have to do much there, people. Didn't even make him work. So it's still 2-2 after 4. There's been 2 scores and 2 misses. And nobody wants to take the advantage in this one. We're coming up to the 5th and final takers now. We'll see how this pans out. We'll see who steps up. Eustachio, that was poor. That was poor. I mean, that was poor, bro. No kind of guile. No kind of stutter. Nothing to make the keeper. Boy, that was horrible. Horrible from Eustachio there. So 2-2. Let's see how the number 9. Another substitute for Venezuela. So we saw one substitute score. One get his saved. Cadiz was lively in the run-up play. Let's see how he does in the shootout. Short run-up here. Running up slowly. And he tucks it away easily. Cadiz there had a clear plan. Similar to Bambito. Just waited for him to pick a side and rolls it calmly into the corner. Now, this is the most pressure-filled penalty of this shootout so far. Canada cannot afford to not score this penalty or the game is over. Let's see who steps up for Canada. Trying to think who hasn't stepped up yet. Maybe Kone. Ali Ahmed, I don't know if you'd put this pressure on him. Oh, we haven't seen the captain, of course. So it's Alphonso Davies. You remember in the World Cup, he missed one in the run-up play. That could have made their World Cup turn out differently, put them up 2-0 in that game. He could not convert it. Let's see if he can make this one. All the pressure is on him. He's the captain. Let's see if he wants this pressure. Short run up as well. He steps up and fires it home. No problem. Well done. Did that like a veteran there. Good venom on it. Top corner. To the keeper's left. Keeper dove right. I don't think it would have mattered even if he dove this way. The height and the pace on it was too much. Well done from Davies there. So it's 3-3. And now we're going into sudden death. This one is going crazy. Who will blink first, people? This is the number 20 now for Venezuela. Another substitute. He came on for Osorio, the central defender. Let's see what he's got. And that was poor. That was poor. He never looked up at Crepeau. Crepeau literally was over there on that side of the goal. 2 steps of him being at the football. If he had the bravery to just take a look, he would have seen Crepeau way over to his left, cheating over to that side. They may want to check this one as well because I don't know if he stayed on his line. Not sure if they'll check that. But Canada has the win on Ismail Kone's foot now. It wasn't checked or anything, or maybe they checked it and it was fine. So it's a legitimate save from Crepeau. And it comes down to this for Canada to make it into the Copa America semifinals. It is Ismail Kone going to be joining Marseille after this tournament. Let's see how he does here. Slow run up here. He stops, pauses, and he tucks it away. Sends him the wrong way. And Jesse Marsh smiles his way all the way to the Copa America semifinals. He's laughing at the US now. Said that the interview process for him was a joke. He did not understand how he was treated that way. And he's laughing all the way to the semifinals with Canada now. 4-3 on penalties. Canada takes this one. They will face and get a rematch against Argentina, who they played well, I thought, in their first matchup of the tournament. They get to see them again in the semifinals. Jesse Marsh has done it. Venezuelan fans still salute their players. Thought they could count themselves a bit lucky to even get to these penalties. And if we're being honest on the run of play, Canada deserved it, people. So 1-1 full time. Canada in the end wins it. Yep, Canada won. Canada won. Let's go. 2-1 Canada. Oh, that's your prediction for the Argentina game already? All right, boss. Under 2 years, Jesse. Is it too late to get Jesse Marsh for Jamaica? Yes, I believe so. Canada. So Canada is very excited about this one, and they should be. They're into the semifinals of the Copa America, people. So we were celebrating like crazy on their pitch, making it automatically to the Copa. They had to fight a bit longer to get here. But in the end, they have gotten further than we have. They're all the way to the semifinals, which will take place Tuesday night. Of course, we'll be here on Gooner TV to bring the action to you when Lionel Messi faces off against Alphonso Davies and Canada. Yes. So that will be it, people. That will be it. Dan said the new coach working. Well, I mean, I tell you, want it forward to coaches, Jamaicans have a lot to say. All right, people, so you know my style. Before we do anything else, we're going to check in with the statistics of this ball game. We watch the game, people. So let's see if what we saw matches what the statistics say. Attack momentum, you see there. First half, Venezuela had a little bit of the better of the end of the first half. Canada had a really good start to the game, right? Second half, Venezuela started out a bit better. Then Canada picked it up as well after they got scored on, and they closed out the game a bit better before the end of the game as well, right? So I would say a little bit more on the side of Canada in terms of goal scoring chances, but Venezuela did have their times in the game where they did well as well, right? So let's look at the overall statistics of the game, and I'll get back to the chat real quick. Canada, 1.87 expected goals. I think that is low. They should have had more than that, maybe 3 at least, 2 point enough. Venezuela, good value for their 1 goal, 0.97 expected. It was a really hard chance converted by Rondon for their goal. 16 shots apiece for both. Let's see, corner 7-3 for Venezuela. Passes attempted a bit more for Venezuela as well. Tackles were even. Yellow cards 2-1 Canada. Shots on target 7-3. So Canada was more clinical with their shots, had more on target, and I think some of their chances had a higher quality as well. That's why the expected goals were more for Canada. Shots off target the same. 5 block shots to 1 block shot on Canada. Shots inside the box identical at 12. 4 outside the same. 4 big chances missed. Terrible. Venezuela did not create a big chance in this game. Touches in the area, Canada had 2 more. Let's see, accurate passes 303 to 253 Venezuela. Final third phase, Canada was a little bit more clinical in their entries, still more for Venezuela, 82 to 61, but Canada definitely did way more with their entries in terms of connection of passes and getting shooting opportunities, right? So that's the stats of the game overall. Let's just look at the players as well. I know Aramburu must have had a good game. Yes, 8.7. I think for Canada, when you look at David, I thought he did pretty well in terms of occupying that number 10 role. Alistair Johnson, I thought I would give him my man of the match personally for Canada. Thought he was immense. Crepeau was very good as well. 7.4, well deserved. Schaffelberg got the goal, so he did his thing. But for me, Alistair Johnson was the man of the match. Thought he kept everything over there quiet, just non-stop work rate, some crucial challenges in the box, clearances in the box. So I would give the slight edge to Alistair Johnson personally as my man of the match. All right, let's see what people are saying in the comment section before we sign off for the evening. Canada make it look hard. Should have won it in the first half. Boy, may I tell you. Rematch with Argentina, yeah, that is it. Canada always excel when they have an extra stage of qualifying. First World Cup qualifiers now Copa. All right, so yeah, look on it, Cygnus. Congrats to Canada. Yeah, man, that's all I can do is congratulate them. I'd like to adjust a previous statement. The refs are corrupt. Well, Canada is doing a fine job fighting out corruption, you know. Better pens in France versus Portugal, that is true. Yeah, Liam Miller won, Eustachio won, terrible. Who did miss for Venezuela? Herrera outside the post, yeah, that wasn't good. Their fans style us wicked when they beat us. Oh, for real? Yeah, well done to Canada. Keeper redeem himself. Yeah, came up with that big save in the sudden death portion of the shootout. That defender came in. I've never been a big fan of the sub late just to take a penalty, but you know they held him back for the 6th spot, and in the end he's the one that ended up getting it saved. Canada players are better than US players, in my opinion. Marsh would not have made a difference for US. Wow, that's a big take right there, Cygnus. So you think Canada's crop of players, like overall, is actually better than the US crop? Wow, that's an interesting take. It's an interesting take. I don't think the gap is as big as the FIFA rankings would suggest, but I do think that the USA overall has a little bit deeper talent pool. I think when you look at the top players, yeah, it's pretty close. When you talk about Davis, Pulisic, and you know, Jonathan David and the likes of like a Yunus Musa or a Weston McKennie, I think it's pretty close. But I think there's more quality players to choose from on the US side of things, right? You know, I don't think if Canada gets in a situation where they need goals, they can have the likes of you know, Ricardo Pepe, Haji Wright, Josh Sargent. Like they don't have that level of depth. You know what I'm saying? But I do think at the top, it's very close. I mean, it's like splitting hairs, you know. Obviously, Davis to me is the best player out of all of them. But, you know, Pulisic ain't no slouch. You know, McKinney ain't no slouch. David ain't no slouch, you know. So I think a lot of the players are very comparable. you know, but I think US has more depth for sure. Canada should have been up 4-0 at halftime. 14 I brought 5 strikers. None of them are striking. For real. But him have 5 strikers and then bring on a central midfielder to play right side of the 3 behind the striker. So, you know. Jesse did a bit of mad things today too. Panama for the victory tomorrow. Yeah, that's a good shout. Before we leave out, how about looking at what's in the pipeline here? So of course tomorrow, you know, you have Colombia, Panama, and you have Uruguay, Brazil. So I won't be able to do the first game tomorrow, but I will be for sure back tomorrow night to do this Uruguay-Brazil game. I won't be doing the Colombia-Panama game. I feel bad about that because I know I want to show love to the Concacaf brethren. But I just won't be back in time. I'll be on the road tomorrow for most of the day. So Uruguay-Brazil it is, people. You know I have Uruguay winning this trophy. So early prediction for me, Uruguay to win. I'm not going to do the scoreline until tomorrow's stream. But since I won't do a stream for tomorrow for Colombia, Panama, I'm going to tell you right now, people, Colombia takes this one. I think Colombia win this game 3-1 tomorrow. I think Colombia take this one 3-1 tomorrow. Panama puts up a fight. But in the end, Colombia is a bit too much for them. And they win this one 3-1. Yeah, so 3-1 for me. Tomorrow, tune in for the Uruguay-Brazil game. I will be dropping my prediction there. All right? Yes. We're not USMNT has better pool and a coach that gives the region hope. Jamaica, we have a deeper pool. See why we drown? All right, RR. More top players, but average Canada have more good players. Yeah, I don't know if I agree with that, Cygnus. I don't know if I agree with that. I think Canada have a good, like a really good crop of, you know, maybe 25 players or so. I think USA can go deeper than that. They probably have 35 to 40, you know? They have a few more. But you know that maybe that's a good show to have one day, Cygnus. Just overall, who has the best squad in CONCACAF? Like seriously. Like go through all the pool of players, you know, up to about 30, 40 players. And just kind of go through them. That's not a bad topic to do. Big up Canada and also with a new coach. Yep. Yeah, man. Let them know, RR. Subscribe. And like. Panama 2, Colombia 1 tomorrow. Wow. Uruguay 2-1. All right. Canada beat Venezuela 2-1 like I predicted, even though it was by a penalty. I got you. So you're taking the penalty shootout as a goal. All right, sir. Okay, you don't have a prediction just yet. All right, cool. Yeah, man, we have plenty of time. 25 players, 15 maybe. Yeah, I might be giving too much credit with the 25, you know. Brazil 3, Uruguay 2. Ooh. Well, I will be around tomorrow, so I'll give my prediction tomorrow during the live stream. For now, I will just say Colombia 3, Panama 1. Yeah, sad to say, Panama. I think your run ends tomorrow. And then, hey, I also will not be able to be around, sadly, for the games tomorrow in the day. And you know, my team are run out tomorrow, people. So there are 2 games tomorrow. I think the England game should be the first game. Yeah, that's the first game. So England, Switzerland. So let me know your predictions for the England, Switzerland. Quick and fast before we run out of here. Should have beaten US first team without a lot of our best players. They're overrated, Jason. Yeah, no, I don't disagree that they're overrated. I still feel like they're better than the Canada players, though. That's all. 2-0. Yeah, I could say that too. I think Panama get a 1 goal, though. Panama good for a 1 goal always, man. So I think I'm gonna get the 3-1. I'm gonna lose by 2 though. So tomorrow, people, the first game, England versus Switzerland. Give me a prediction for that. May I go with Switzerland, you know, people. I'm sorry, you know. My ball of soccer up on England and everything, and Declan Rice and thing, but I just not trust England for win, bro. Sorry. But I think Switzerland been one of the best teams in the tournament if we're really being honest with ourselves. And I just feel like that I don't see how how I see England playing football is going to get them past Switzerland, how I see Switzerland playing football. I just don't see it. So I'm going to go for Switzerland to win this one. I think England get a goal. Switzerland 2, England 1. Right? And in the other game, Netherlands versus Turkey, you already know people on my side, so I'm not go against them. See? I feel like it's going to be a tough battle. Very tough battle. I think goals in this one as well. I going to say 3-2 Netherlands. 3-2 Netherlands. A classic. Yeah, man. Set up the semi-final. Netherlands, Switzerland, Spain, France. That is it, people. So I go in Swiss 2-1. I go in Netherlands 3-2 over Turkey. That's it. That's it. Next upset, England 2-1. Declan hasn't been playing great, and hope he changes that tomorrow. Declan has to the man and control. No, the last game, Declan was the best player. The last game, I agree. The group stage, he was average at best. But the round of 16 game where them just play, he was incredible in. Like, very good. He hit the post, him win all kind of duel in the midfield. Him actually play some forward pass, which him going like him couldn't do before that. Yeah, man. Just pre-back the game there again, man. He ball out in that last game, Francis. 1-0 Swiss. Netherlands 2, Turkey 1. Memphis finally scores 1. Boy, I wouldn't even bet on Memphis for scoring, because I don't know what's wrong with him in front of the goal right now. But him still a play good in the run play. Him still a create things. Him still a cause problems. But him badly need a goal, star. Him badly need a goal. Believe me. More a chance the man getting in the tournament, ya star. Boy, Cygnus, I was going to say a draw, but I think Netherlands going to find the odd goal. Maybe Weghorst late again or something like that. 3-2. I could see it going to extra time though. But I can't bother with the penalty signals. That's why I say 3-2. Either 90 minutes or extra time, Netherlands going to win this game 3-2. I think Turkey going to have them chances though. Them going to score some. We're going to do the same. It's going to be an entertaining game, I think. And I'm going to say Netherlands 3-2 in the end. See? So yeah, man, people. Hate that, put it in 3 hours worth of work tonight. Was enjoyable, very fun. In the end, Canada got the job done for Concacaf, people. Canada got the job done for Concacaf. So, we do have a Concacaf participant in the semi-final. They'll have to face Argentina, but hey, that's okay. One hour we made it. Flying the flag for us. Thank you very much for that. Jesse Marsh doing his thing with Canada. And yeah, they kept their nerve just a bit better in the penalty shootout. So, kudos to them. Big win, big win, big win. Yeah, man, Indominos. Argentina. Otra vez to Canada. See. We say I laugh after them. Don't laugh, Same way only they laugh after when play yesterday Ecuador. And Adibu have a save, So make sure. Yeah, man. Tuesday. El martes. Yeah, Tuesday. So in Dominos, Charlie, forward pan Martes, my brother. Forward pan Martes. And drop a like on the video. So people, we're out of here, Big up to all the people them were stuck around through this game. It was very enjoyable one. Concacaf again got the nod over Conmebol today. So some bragging rights. Big up to Phil B, BM, Next Up Sports Talk, Early B, Jeezy, Africans. Who else was in the building? Drew Russ, aka Stranger. Lee Young. MF, my brethren. Rob Smith passed through as well. Duckland passed through. Travis Pesser, Richard Stewart. Yeah, man. The whole of the massive in the building. Big up on yourself. Manners and respect. And thanks so much for being here. Cygnus, respect for that, my brother. Yeah, man. Drop a like on the way out. Drop a super chat on the way out. Yeah, man. Do the thing, people. And respect for the support as usual. We'll be back tomorrow night, people. Uruguay versus Brazil. Let's see. Will it be a samba night or will Nunes kick out their teeth? We'll be here for it, people. We'll be back. Manners and respect, people. Stay blessed. And to all those affected by the hurricane, we still have our prayers for your people. We know we're past the worst, but a lot of people have a lot of building back to do. And yeah, man, anything we can do to help, we will. See? So big up on yourself, people. We're out of here, manners and respect. Till next time. Boom.